Can't wait for him. Can't wait for Titan Wars. Yeah.
Can't wait for Titan Wars. Yeah.
Hey fuckers, it's Friday.
I need work.
Good night, folks.
Nailed it.
You are listening to your favorite podcast, Stunticons Uncut, with your host, Bobby Skullface.
That's a solid unit, Mac.
Oscar and Jake. I call it a rock Fred. Robert D.
So happy to be here.
The engineer, T2RX6.
The fit and finish.
Everyone's favorite internet troll, Greg for Mercy.
Only troll for good.
Meth Deluxe Baldwin.
Hell Hasbro.
And the most popular tattoo transformer band ever, Decepticon.
Hey, ladies. No, it's just awful.
Who's running that company?
I don't scale like that.
Upload complete, fuckers. This podcast is intended for mature audiences only, and its sole purpose is to entertain. If it doesn't fit with your sensitive sensibilities, please feel free to turn it off now and
Shut the fuck up, Chip.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Shadowcast Uncut. I'm your Facebook sharing HOODIES Efticon, and joining me tonight is Bobby. TFC gave me anthrax, Skullface.
Quite possibly. Rest in peace, Bowie.
Yeah, it was a sad day.
Yeah. We're recording on that day, just as FYI to everybody. I'm not like, I'm probably over it by Friday, but pretty bummed.
Oh, that was so mean.
No, I mean, it's not like I didn't grow up with a guy.
I don't give a shit anymore.
No, I give a shit. I love the guy, but, I didn't grow up with him or nothing. It's like, life will move on. The world will keep spinning.
Only just.
Yeah.
Next up, he's the only one of us with the skills to work in a KFC factory, Justin T2RX6.
Well, that's unfair. I mean, that's unfair. You guys could totally push pins and put little parts together, too.
Well, maybe you could be the supervisor.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. And joining us from the deep south, we've got Big Papa Deluxe.
Hey. I just want to give a shout out to the two people that gave me my first thumbs downs on my videos. I really appreciate that.
You're welcome.
It was my opinion, and you thumbs down my opinion, so that was cool. But I really appreciate it, man. That's my 20th video, the first time I've got a thumbs down. So thank you. Just wanted to say.
What two people?
I don't know, but it doesn't matter. I mean, it's cool. I'm not gonna make everybody happy.
Well, one was me, and I think the other one was Justin, from what he just said. So.
No, it wasn't.
Too many more, Matt.
Oh, yeah. I know. I expect it. That is cool. I mean, I've never seen it before. I was like, ooh, what the hell? Yes.
Well, I was gonna say when I look at a video and it doesn't get thumbs down, like, come on, guy, why aren't you watching today?
Yeah. You're waiting for that thumbs down. Like, come on. But yeah. Anyways, But I just want to thank everybody. My videos are. I want to start putting out more, hopefully soon, and and hope people like it. So. And
where
hello, everybody.
Where can we find those videos, Matt?
Oh, Hell Hasbro Deluxe Baldwin.
Right. And next we've got the man with more repaints than CDub, Robert D.
I have a confession to make.
Oh God.
Coming out.
When I saw that you had a thumbs down on one of your videos, Matt, I went and thumbs down every single video you've released.
Okay, cool. That's hat.
Go look at your videos. You got a thumbs down on everything.
That's cool. It don't matter.
Thumbs down. I feel better now.
Because you thumbs down on all my videos, you ass hat.
Because I confessed.
Did you really?
Now everybody's gonna go fucking do that shit. I know they're gonna do it now. They're fucking assholes.
Hey. Like I said, a thumbs down is still another view.
You calling Justin an asshole?
I didn't thumbs down it. I was just kidding.
The only thing a thumbs down actually hurts, Matt, is your ego. It doesn't affect your videos.
No, I know. I just want to say I didn't have anything else funny to say today, so I thought I'd say that.
You got me all worked up over nothing.
I know. Sorry, Greg.
Now we've all got feels, Matt.
Damn it. Get on that shark.
And the champion of the free world, defender of third party and the American way, Greg for Mercy.
Oh, I didn't know which way that one was going to go.
I know. It could have gone a lot of places.
Hey, what's up? How's it going? Hi. It's 9 degrees. Woo.
Oof.
Sleeping with
That's actually warm in Australia. So.
Yeah, my nipples are hard.
Yeah,
all I know.
we got the metric system over here.
Oh yeah, that's
did
like 35 Celsius, right?
Yeah.
I don't see
Did anybody get anything? We'll go with you, Bobby.
I got the TFC Hades, the Bat, and the Kill Bison.
Sound excited too.
Yeah, it's a lot of meh. And then I got some Star Wars Black Series 6-inch. I got the TIE Fighter pilot and the Resistance pilot. Picked them up on the Humble. And I think that's it. I got a sore throat. I got to look at Storm Emperor, the Megatron, the Mega Steel Megatron, and yeah, it's rough. And I got to look at the Unique Toys or DX9, whichever one it is. Their Galvatron, Tyrant.
Moderately happy for you?
Yeah, that's an ugly fucking robot, Mac. I don't care what anybody says. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Shots fired.
Yeah, Tyrant.
You just looked at him. You didn't buy him?
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you buy the diving board?
The diving board?
The Meta, whatever, the Megatron or whatever.
No.
But you bought them TFC figures.
I did buy the TFC figures. That's probably a mistake.
I would like to discuss the ethics of the TFC figures. Like, usually I like to buy one piece of a combiner, and I know if I want to be in or abort, and the pile loot system worked against me in that one too. You know, you got both of them right at the same time. You're like, you sons of bitches.
Yeah.
That usually never happens though a lot. That don't happen a lot, does it?
No, not usually.
I think they know it's shit.
Yeah.
They're like, trying to get the fuck out.
They're hitting you with
gotcha.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
It's like I tell Mickey, man, you're never too far in to get out. He's like, I wish I got out of Computron, but I had 3 of them already. I'm like, man, right there, it's never too late to get out.
Oh, Maury.
Get that pregnant girl.
Yeah,
Hey, Bobby, can I ask you? Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I just want to ask you something about your Star Wars. And I haven't had a chance to ask, and I'm thinking about it now. If I don't ask now, I never will. Since you did both the 3 3/4 and the Black Series, are you going to be picking up that TIE Fighter?
No. The 6-inch TIE Fighter?
Well, the 15-foot TIE Fighter, but
the
6-inch scale.
Yeah.
No, the 15.
That's way out of. It's just way out of my display.
Oh.
You can hang it from your ceiling though. That'd be sweet.
Okay, you could.
Nah.
They did an X-wing too, right?
No.
Is that scale or is that the 3 3/4 scale?
They haven't done it.
You don't have the Death Star hanging from your ceiling or nothing?
No, I don't have anything hanging from my ceiling. I did make room in my basement just recently, and I moved some shit around. Now I have room for 1 more DTOF and 2 more small bookcases and 1 large bookcase. So.
Why don't you just do 4 DTOFs?
No, because the display options for a DTOF are like hit or miss. They're like, it's okay to have a few, but they're
the good stuff. I mean, for
like the real like high notes.
Masterpiece.
Your DC statues and the like.
Yeah, and my Star Wars statues. But they look good in there. But like,
about masterpieces.
I mean, it's hard, man. Like you could probably get Star Saber or Ultra Magnus to look good in a DTOF.
They get crowded real fast.
But it gets crowded real fast, or it doesn't look like it's enough. Like if you just have MP10 in there, it looks like fucking inappropriate because he doesn't. You know what I mean? Because he just doesn't look big enough for that space.
The minute you put him in that DTOF, he starts pulling his pants down and flashing little kids.
I don't know. It's just like, stop it.
Yeah. Like you could probably do like a combiner, but like I think like some of them, I was just talking to Kev today, like he has DTOFs and like Bruticus doesn't fit in one.
So you have to take off one of the layers to put in. Bruticus.
Yeah, and then it doesn't look right anymore.
Well, there's a tutorial on how to space them. So you could do like your Bruticus, and then you could do, I don't know, fucking something like individual figures on the next shelf up. There's something you can buy, like some parts to. I don't think it's like an official thing. It's like.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because they're all preset.
It's a handsome.
No. Yeah, it's a handsome mod. No, it's something you can buy from the hardware store. I mean, it's I saw it all over the internet, but I don't have a detail, so it didn't mean shit to me. Yeah. But yeah, there's like things you can get to put on the four corners, and you can raise the shelf up.
I got it.
Yeah, so you can get a couple extra inches out of it.
Yeah.
Giggity.
Yeah.
I wish I had a couple extra inches.
No.
Well, hello.
So does Lisa.
Yeah, I know. She knows.
All right, let's move on. Justin, what you get?
Well, let's see. I got the previously mentioned, what's her name? Minos and Thanatos, whatever, the two pieces of Liokaiser. And I'm also debating whether I should just not open them and go ahead and try to trade them for pieces of Abominus. But I don't know. I got the Masterpiece Clamp Down, the Combiner upgrade set for the Combiner Wars or whatever, Devastator. What else? Sun Surge, who he's okay, he's not bad. I don't mind him. Commodus, Anarchus, an animated kit that BBTS was trying to blow out, so I said, why the heck not? The Warbatron last piece of Computron, and I was wrong, and Sphinx is a good figure, and I got him too. So, and that is it.
Baldwin drop. That was a little droppage.
Yeah, it was
a little Baldwin drop. So, yeah.
Good job.
Very cool.
So you like Sphinx?
I do. I like him quite a bit. Like, when I got him out of the package, like, holy crap, this is a weighty figure. You know, like, I had picked up Sun Surge first and opened it, and, you know, consequently have pieces of Chip Chase lying in various parts of my house, I'm sure. But,
yes.
Yeah, like, but, so I picked up Sun Surge, and then, like, you go to pick up, what's his name, Sphinx, with, like, that same, like, leverage, and you're like, holy crap, this guy's heavier, I'm gonna need to use more muscles here. So, pretty good, pretty nice. I like the feel. I don't like that the wheels slip off really easy. That's one complaint I have about him. But, you know, that's minor, very minor.
Awesome.
All right. I will add that he looks pretty damn good beside Maketoys Hound.
Yep.
And leave it at that. What did you get, Matthew?
Absolutely nothing.
Yay.
Yay.
I can tell you what you got. A downvote.
Oh, yeah. I did. On all of my videos now because some asshat.
Some ice hat.
Oh, you know what? 100 and fucking something episodes in, y'all still make fun of my fucking accent. God damn.
No, not y'all, just me.
No, Bobby does it too.
Yeah, I do it too.
He'll do it once in a while. Not as much as he used to, but he'll say something once in a while.
I'll get one in every once in a while.
What's that? Sorry.
There you go.
Matt, what was that? The Fans Toys Stegosaurus. What's his name again?
Server. Serves up a lot of happiness.
Do you think the apron and shit from the Masterpiece Grimlock would work on Sever? Because if it does, I'm buying a set and fucking sending it to Matt for his display. Yeah, so he's got a little apron and a drink tray and.
Now he wore it when he was in Dinobot mode, right? Or Dino mode, not Dinobot mode.
We can make it work.
We'll make it work.
Yeah. Robert, what did you get?
I got a little Grimlock, a little super deformed Grimlock Tiny Rex.
Oh, yeah.
How is that?
Really nice, really hefty. He's really cute. And unfortunately, though, like when he transforms, it's pretty interesting because his big ass dino head, it actually like kind of compresses and clips up into his back and folds away kind of nicely. But his cheeks kind of like hide his eyes; they swivel up, and they're just these panels like flaps that swivel. And one of them was a little warped, and because of that, it was coming off. So I had to send him back, and I felt like I was giving a baby back. It was really sad. So I'm getting an exchange. Yeah. I was like,
you gave a baby back.
I'll see you soon, little Grimmy.
How many babies you give back?
It just felt like it. It felt like I was giving a baby up for adoption. But I'm getting him back from BBTS. He's coming back to me. And I got Terror.
Yeah, you did.
Is
it good as Carrie?
I mean, it's the same mold, so. But the paint.
I mean, is the paint job as good as Carrie's?
I think it's nicer. I mean, it's just more pronounced. There's more of a presence to them, more pop with the silver and the black and the purple, and it's pretty sharp.
There's been a goddamn presence of your fucking Carrie on the internet today.
Yeah. That's not gonna get old.
There's been a fucking presence, all right.
Does he have the same amount of scratches as Carrie, or did they fix that problem?
The roof didn't have as much, but there was still some scuffing, and his alt mode windshield was scuffed.
I think that would fix that shit.
Whatever. I don't give a shit. He's gonna be in bot mode the whole time. So I mean, I know. To me, the paint's nice, and I'm sure if Bobby took a look at this, he'd maybe point out flaws, but I don't see them. So I mean, to me, he's fine. But it's a nice color scheme. Yeah, and the head sculpt's nice. So anyway, like I was saying, this guy, he's actually, it's my understanding, just by looking at this figure, he's a throwback to Titanium Menasor. It's the same color scheme and everything.
Yeah, that's what people are saying.
That's what I said.
Yeah, but he's got the shattered glass mustache. I mean, that's well, I don't want to say it's a staple to shattered glass because they stole it from Star Trek, but
Whoa.
It was a throwback to.
Not steal anything.
It was a throwback. Well, no, Fun Pup stole it from Star Trek. So
except money.
It was a throwback to the Star Trek episode where they had the parallel versions of Spock, and he had a mustache. He had a goatee. Excuse me.
Tara, did he do that?
He's like, wow, logic. Wow.
All right. Hey, Greg.
Taffy.
Hi.
Hi. What'd you get?
What'd you get, Laney? Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah, asshole. I got one of those refurbished Masterpiece Rodimuses from one of the guys in the groups. I got a really good deal on one, and
by refurbished, you mean fixed joints?
Yeah, he's one of those factory, like the ones where like they took the stock and supposedly fixed them. And he's not bad. I mean, I really like the figure. Like I like the way the Takara paint looks. I wasn't crazy about the figure, like transforming it, but he has something that Carrie doesn't have, like as far as like a cartoon look, you know what I mean? And like the backpack and the chest and everything on this is actually really, really good. I had a loose leg and I fixed that, tightened a couple screws. So I mean, he'll go somewhere. I just couldn't pass it up. I mean, I might take him to work or, whatever. But
is it the Takara one or is the Hasbro one?
Yeah, it's one of the Takara ones, and apparently they've had a bunch. I don't know. Everybody's got something different to say. Like they had the reject ones, and they put like the version 2 parts in them, and they're like these hybrids. I don't know. All I know is it was less than a fucking Liokaiser member. So I grabbed it.
Good.
I mean, that's pretty cheap for an MP09.
That's pretty cheap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did you get the trailer or just the figure?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Trailer's
the whole shebang.
I like the
Such a fucking shelf eater. What do you guys do with your trailers?
Yeah, it is
in the
big.
box.
I have mine sitting on top.
Yeah, I
of
have
the
mine
shelf.
on the back and somebody stands on it. I think
Mine
he
is
stands.
a bookend. It looks nice though as a bookend, but it's a bookend.
I threw mine through a cop car's window.
Trailer.
I use mine as one of those squat masters when I shit.
Oh, gross.
Adam inspired me.
Yeah, the squatty potty.
Well, I use my trailers.
Right.
Makes sense.
I like to call it the
Gross.
perfect pooper.
It is a perfect picture.
Have you tried it out, Bobby?
No, I'm actually funny about shitting in foreign places.
I will shit anywhere.
You are?
Yeah.
That is so weird.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember out in Germany when we was out in the field and everything, they had little porta potties. Man, I'd go shit out there all the fucking time.
So wait, at
I didn't care.
TFCon, did you not use the bathroom at the hotel?
No, I did. I'm okay with hotel bathrooms. So I only use the one in my room. But they I got a buddy of mine, like he loves to shit in like wild places. Like it's like like I can't wait to shit in like a foreign bathroom or like a fucked up bathroom. Like he'll like text me and he'll be like, dude, shitting at Barnes and Noble. It's super fucked up in here.
I love that.
Just like randomly, but But yeah, it's not for me. Like I'm funny about that shit.
I'm kind of with you, Bobby. I can't either. I just can't.
Yep.
I don't know.
I can't.
I need the comfort of my home.
Yep.
Yep.
Some
like
apple pie.
Like if I were to come to like one of your gatherings, I'd be like, well, gotta go. I'll see you guys later. Got a big 2-hour drive home.
Wow.
Yeah. Like my I don't know. Like I work long shifts, so I've learned how to shit at work, but it has been a process. Like it has not been an easy process.
Right. You do it out of necessity, not out of
joy.
Wanting to.
Yeah.
What's the guy's name from Apple Pie that wouldn't shit it? He had to go home.
Pretty much, yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Sorry.
Well, now let me ask you, Bobby, because this is actually something I was wondering, and I'm glad I have your bathroom at work. I mean, is it like a little separate bathroom, like potpourri, magazines, and a picture of Jesus, or is it like a YMCA, like a shower room?
It's somewhere in between. Like it's like private stalls.
Sounded weird.
It's private stalls off of like a main drag kind of a thing.
No, so it's like pooping at Target.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's weird. I bet they all make fun of you too if it stinks. They're probably like, oh.
Yeah. Well,
I'm fired here.
I'm a bit of a phantom shitter, so I'm in and out.
Not me.
I'm
I like
I'm
check
in
my
there
email.
Yeah, I'm in there for good.
I'm like 37 notifications, no problems here.
Got catch up and everything. Shit.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
All right, I think it's time to move on. I didn't get anything, so let's do some news. Are you checking those notifications as we speak, Greg? Or?
No, I'm checking something.
All right, hot off the press, and then buried in the newsfeed, Maketoys Despotron. We've got the line art. I know this is old news, but I think we missed it, so...
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
I would have skipped that shit.
Yeah.
What did you say, Matthew?
So if it would have been Starscream, you would have skipped that shit.
No, if it was the Hasbro item, we would have skipped it.
That's true.
Not fucking weak.
I think they showed color, or they showed somebody colored it in and stuff.
Yeah, a few people have colored it in.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah, this looks fine.
It certainly looks like lines.
Yeah.
Black and white lines.
Like I don't think it. I probably won't pick it up.
Why?
Of course you
Just because I have a Polyon and he serves the purpose just fine of standing on the shelf looking like Megatron.
But don't you want one that you can actually mess with though?
Well, I don't really mess with my toys.
Don't you want one that you can at least outstretch his arm a little bit?
No, I got the new and improved ball joints on my Polyon. He holds.
How does that go when you put his arm out to the side?
Fine.
When's the last time you picked him up?
When I did Quake Blast.
Okay, and nothing fell off?
Nope, perfectly fine.
It didn't go beep.
No, but that motherfucker came out of the box and went onto the shelf. That was my replacement. No, that's not true. He came out of the box. I put the replacement shoulder joints on him, and then he went onto the shelf. And there he sat, and he continues.
You don't mess with your toys, Bobby?
I just don't. I don't have the time. Like, I don't really know. I mean, I'll be honest. Like, I don't really know what I would do. Like,
battle scene?
Yeah, sometimes I want to do more stuff, but like, I'm like, what would I fucking do? Like,
line them all up and shoot them.
Sometimes I think about like building, like for display purposes, like building little dioramas and shit to like have them displayed better to like get a little bit more bang for my buck out of it. But
Hey, Bobby.
Yeah.
Say it with me. Pew. Pew.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I don't think I'm built for that. I don't think I'm built for that.
Are you getting tired of Transformers? I feel a little like I'm.
No. I mean, as a matter of fact, I mean, I got some really good ones a couple weeks ago, but like the shit that I've actually got, like, I've been beat up with fucking poor ass shit recently, like fucking them TFC ones, and then I don't know, a lot of what I've handled recently has just been like, ugh.
So you saying it's third party?
A lot of the ones I've handled recently.
Yay!
Well, you know,
That's all right. You got Titan Masters coming up, so you'll be okay.
Yeah.
You ever just pick one up and transform it?
No, I mean, I know. I really like. No.
He's a busy man.
Yeah, I don't have the time.
The shit is so some of these figures are so complicated. That's basically all the gas I have. I'm like, oh, let me spend 20 minutes transforming this fucking thing, or I'll put it back on.
Sit down while you're trying to transform and don't stand up because you get tired.
Yeah, I mean, I just, I don't know. Like, what I need my Transformers to do is look pretty efficiently on the shelf. That's what I really need them to do. And
You're a chauvinist.
And Apollyon does that. So, like, I don't need to spend another $100-some on a Megatron to do the same thing that the Megatron I already got is doing.
Get rid of Apollyon.
But this one will look prettier.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if that's true. I think this one will be better made.
Maketoys loves you, Bobby.
I don't know if I'm sure it'll be better made. I'm sure the materials will be better. I'm sure that the way that the paint is applied will be superior. I'm sure of all those things. This is like if you haven't bought either, like this is the no-brainer. I'm sure of it. But if you have Apollyon, like unless you unless you get your vroom vroom on, I really don't see the. I don't see the point of trying to flip it to get this.
Bobby, Megatron's a gun. He doesn't vroom vroom. He pew pews.
He's a tank sometimes too.
Well, not in this instance.
They got you on that one.
No, we don't know yet.
Not on this show.
We don't know yet. We don't know yet. He might turn
maybe in fucking Chinese Transformers he's a tank. But not here in America.
Or a hand.
A hand, dude. That shit's awesome.
In America, we love him to be his good old World War II self. German.
Oh,
yeah, we love him.
Yep.
In America, we want to be a German.
Hey, man. If it works.
I want my Nazi scalps.
Hail Megatron.
We're not that far off from fucking Nazi America if full money bags are selected.
Hey, Justin, are you gonna switch up?
What, Apollyon?
Yeah.
If I see like really favorable reviews on it, I think I would make the switch. But like, I don't have any problems with my original release Apollyon at that. Like, I don't know. I'm with you. I don't feel the need to buy into another character. That the one I have is just fine right now. But I mean, I felt that way about Invisible, and then I started seeing reviews and stuff like that, and I could be convinced later on. Yeah. Just like right now, I'm not so sure.
Yeah, I mean, if this Megatron's anything like Gundog, I mean, you want to at least handle it, no?
I mean, I would love to.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
you'll do a review on it. I know that.
At the end of the day, for the needs of my collection, Apollyon is just fine.
Yes, sir.
Bobby doesn't have to buy him anymore.
What's that? That's stop it. I wish that was. Hey, nobody was lining up to send me the fucking TFC figures. I can tell you that.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
I remember when Bobby's motto was, "It's such the thing to hate on TFC these days."
Yeah, and the thing is, what's funny is that those figures aren't bad. Like, they're not. It's just like, for some reason, $100 can get you.
Yeah, I feel you.
It can get you a whole lot more these days.
If Maketoys made it.
Look, that fucking bombshell embarrasses the fuck out of that toy.
I know.
That bombshell, like, I was just thinking, like, I was talking to somebody about it recently, but like, that thing embarrasses the fuck out of everything. Like, why the fuck is it that bombshell can be the way that it is, can feel the way that it feels, can have the paint on it the way that it does, can have the weight on it the way that it does, at a price point that shits on every fucking thing out there?
Illuminati.
Bullies.
It's crazy.
I was going to say because conspiracies. That's starting to piss me off. Like, how the fuck can they give me this at $80 and you're giving me this at $100?
That's how we feel with some of the Maketoys stuff coming out.
Yeah.
You can get fucking Gundog for the same price as a Masterpiece car in America. And
isn't that what most combiners go for? Except for what Dino King goes a little cheaper, doesn't he? The Dino ones, they go about $60 or $70, right?
Right, but what I'm saying is that
it shouldn't.
If you
I know it shouldn't be, but I'm just saying that's what the average is about $100 for a limb.
Right, but I feel like everything else is advancing
Oh yeah, they're
and,
not.
And
yeah.
they're not, but the price is staying the same. Like everybody else is doing more and charging less.
Yeah, they're keeping up with the price point, just not the product
quality.
So, would you say your collection keeps getting older, but TFC stays the same age?
Is it a vampire?
Yes.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean,
that's a little Matthew McConaughey quote for you. A little,
I mean, I just don't think.
Getting older, but they stay the same.
Has TFC really been that great? I mean, the Superion is, Hercules was good.
Detective, hello.
I mean, just what has TFC really brought to the table?
It's a good point. I mean, Prometheus is my favorite thing they've done. Finished.
Yeah, and they had the Derpy Derp. I mean,
I never got.
How much were the limbs on Prometheus? That's
Same.
the most recent.
Same.
All right,
they've been all about $100.
So these are bigger, right? I'm not trying to defend TFC here at all, but you're getting.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know if they're bigger, and I don't know if they're bigger, and I don't know if the part count is as high.
Right.
Yeah, you're not adding a foot and ankle, so it may seem bigger, but
I guarantee. I bet TSC could be one of the ones that fall to the wayside.
I mean, we keep saying that, but they keep on.
I know. I mean, I'm just saying
they got two more coming, and I'm in for both.
But I mean, the Liokaiser could be the last straw, and I think they've already with the detective and and the Ironhide and everything. I mean, I think this could probably be the last hoorah.
We say that, man, but they seem to take a ticking and keep on ticking.
Well, no, they got the Seacons coming out. Yeah.
Right.
They're like the roaches, man.
You know what? I never owned any TFC combiners, but I had Detective, I have Ironhide, and Nemesis Primars, which is the Optimus. That's the SD, Optimus Prime mold for like the little Waterhead baby Nemesis Prime, and I'll tell you, he's full of Easter eggs. Really a fun figure, but it's 2 years old. I mean, I think he's more fun. He's definitely more fun than Detective and Ironhide put together, and so they're not really going anywhere. They're not progressing.
I don't know, man. Like these feel very. The plastic feels a little different, and these are different.
Different good, different bad.
I gotta say different good, but it's like different. It's just different. It's different good and different bad. Like the plastic of these is different, and it feels. But I don't really have any complaints with TFC's old plastic, but it does feel different. The sculpts and stuff are different. It's just different, but the transformations are simpler. But at the same time, the tolerances are fucked up. So it reminds me of Warbotron in that respect, where Warbotron has pretty simple transformations, but the tolerances are all over the place. I don't know. I'm just fucking tired, man. I'm I'm getting tired of spending when I put that bitch on the shelf. When I put Hellbat on the shelf, I put him next. I put it like he went next to Bombshell, and I was just like, come on. Like, shit's not adding up.
Yeah, you need a victory shelf. That's what's happening.
Maybe that's it.
Who's going to take a look at this Maketoys Megatron?
Oh, I will, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take a look on it on YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm going to wait for my T2RX6 review.
Well, then you can send it to me and then I'll review it.
No, you won't. You'll wait for me and Greg to get it, and then you'll be like, okay.
I mean, there's no doubt that it'll in my mind that it'll be good. They haven't made a bad figure yet. I mean, they've made some that are more fun than others, but.
Wait, Bobby, are you saying you're optimistic about this?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be great.
Fuck it, I'm out.
Robert, you fucking did. Robert, you did fucking thumb down.
Good point.
Robert, you fucking did go thumb down them fucking videos, you asshole. God, you know what? That hurts my feelings right there, Robert. That really
right up your butt. It's like a knife thumb.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt that. That's just fucked up, man.
Yeah, all of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this guy. I passed on the Apollyon, but I'll definitely probably pick this guy up. I have to have him.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite companies right now.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Man, I can't wait for my fucking Wrestle.
Wrestle.
Oh yeah,
my order says processing, and I ask other people to tell me what theirs said, and then everyone went quiet.
Oh, mine says processing too.
Has it always said processing? Then that's my question.
From the second that you give them money, it says processing.
Oh, god damn it, you son of a bitch.
That's all happy.
And I was happy as fuck.
What's he
I mean, just going off this lineup, the legs are going to look way better than Apollyon. The arms are going to look way better than Apollyon.
No, guns a little small though.
You think so? It's it's down to almost his ankle.
No, I mean like it's narrow though.
Yeah.
Look at the job done.
I don't know. I think it looks pretty good.
Wrestle
comes out in February.
I'll say when you're under the weather, you get a little dead endy.
No, I mean I am sick, but I'm also like, I don't know, man. Those TFC bots have been like eye opening for me.
They've opened up his soul, man.
Little nihilistic.
They've
hurt him a little bit.
They've hurt me a little bit. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I feel the pain a little bit, man. In your voice. It sounds like.
Well, my throat is sore.
Well, that too, but you're just. I mean, just the way you're really highly disappointed. Like you paid $100 for these things, and like I said, you put them up to next to Bombshell, which was $80.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's how I feel. I mean, I'm sure. Like, I'm not shitting on this Megatron. I think this Megatron would be great. But like, I'm definitely at a point with my collecting where like I'm not. If everything is good to go, I'm not switching up. And my good to go is just looking pretty and looking right on the shelf. Like for me, like Invisible didn't look right enough. But Apollyon does. Like Apollyon, like I've said from the my opinion on Apollyon from the beginning is out of the box onto the shelf. Remember, and then Matt said that's what's a statue, and he called him You know what I mean? Like that's been my argument ever from day one. That out of the box onto the shelf, he's perfect.
Word.
I think it's time to move on.
You think Tyrant's ugly?
I do think Tyrant's ugly.
Is it the knees?
It's the proportions. Like I think his head is big, his shoulders are small, the upper body is big, the legs are skinny. Like me personally, I don't care for the aesthetics on him.
It's like a European clown.
And the hands are small. You got little hands.
I hate those hands.
I don't like the hands. I like everything else about it though.
You watch your mouth.
But I love the transformation of him though.
That's Galvatron you're talking about.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
I feel dirty saying it.
That's like talking shit about Santa Claus. It might be low budget, low rate, fucking that mall in the bad part of town Santa Claus, but it's still Santa Claus.
Jesus. Fucking Bob doesn't like Galvatron. You go Judas on Galvatron.
Who, me?
I didn't go Judas. I didn't go Judas. Who, talking to me?
Hands.
Leonard.
Just his hands.
Leonard did.
Just his hands. He ain't right, though.
He ain't right.
He's not.
He ain't right. He just ain't right.
He ain't right.
He ain't get right.
He'll be right for the next 12 months.
Exactly.
16, 18
He's
months.
That's
16 months. Yeah, maybe 24.
Of a stand-in.
Yeah, he's a placeholder.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt, do you want to talk about some Hasbro news?
Fuck yeah, dude. Who doesn't?
All right, we have CDub G2 Stunticons final in-hand images and G2 Superion released in Canada. Can a US release be far behind? Don't threaten me with a good time. Go taste you some motherfucking rainbow.
Nice.
These things are so ugly, I kind of want them. But I won't get them. I
want the Stunticons. I'm not Stunticons. I'm sorry. Ugh, no, I can't believe I said that. Shit.
Actually, they're the ones I preferred.
Superion.
They're so ugly. So ugly.
Justin, I had the exact same reaction, man.
Good. Thank God. At least it's not just me. I'm like, God, these are awful. I need them.
The worse the CDub shit is, like the more off the wall, the more I want it. And we'll discuss this as we go through this news because I found myself thinking some impure thoughts.
I think it looks like.
I'm sorry.
Go
Matt.
No, you
go, Matt.
No, I'm just gonna say this looks like when you eat crunch berries and you shit out something. That's what this looks like.
Of course,
I
man.
was just going to say, Perfect Effects are already rubbing their hands together with the fluoro-colored plastic. They can charge more for that.
It's more shiny. That means we can charge you $80 this time.
We've got add-on kits coming out the wazoo.
Yeah. When fucking Perfect Effect, sees anything CDub come out, they lick their chops. They're like, fuck yes.
Yeah, I think I had initially said I was going to pick this up for the novelty of it, but I don't think I can do it.
The thing that I kind of wonder about is, will we see a Bold Forms G2 Motormaster?
Oh, please.
I think the big question is, will you see the head for a Bold Form G2 Motormaster?
Also a valid question.
I would pick up Superion. I do. I love the Superion CDub, so I would pick that up, the G2.
Bobby?
Yeah.
I'm good.
Are you getting Terror?
What?
Are you getting Terror?
No.
We're talking about CDub. What the fuck?
I know. I was thinking, if and when you do, I hope he has no beard. I want that to be your thing.
That would be pretty awesome.
God, this is some
Bobby, if you got Terror and I got Terror, we could call each other in the middle of the night and go, "Hey, Bobby, guess what?" And you'd be like, "What?" I'd be like, "Terror."
Rosewater says, "Yeah."
Good night.
Looks amazing.
Good night, sweetie.
Wait, what? Man, Terror. Good night.
Yeah. Good night.
See you in my dreams, Terror.
I'm still hoping they take their time with Defensor.
Why did they do 94 racing on Breakdown? Does anybody know what that's supposed to mean?
BotCon. The G2 BotCon.
See, I think it should have just been 92 racing because it kind of looks like G2. It's just me.
You know what? The car modes don't look that bad. Shit, Lord, they don't. They look.
Oh my God, I understand Hasbro code. What the fuck is happening? I didn't even have to think about that. I hadn't even seen that yet. I didn't even notice it when I looked at the pictures. And he's like, "Why does it say night?" Oh, BotCon. God damn it.
Terrible.
Let me look.
BotCon.
Let me look at the aerial bots.
The car modes look pretty good, man.
I'm sure these are great too.
Bad.
Where's the aerial bots?
Oh, they just had the picture of Superion.
Yeah.
At least you'll have a gold slingshot. Was it slingshot? I think it was slingshot. That won't break. So.
Oh, yeah.
Dinosaur?
Do they all have numbers on their wings like fucking Thunderbirds?
Like shitbag number 1?
Yeah.
I think they did.
Wow, that's exciting.
Oh, there it is.
Learning to count with Hasbro.
Looks like fucking mouthwash.
I like the Superion. I like the colors. It looks good.
We know you do.
I know. I don't get it. I like the car. I like the car mode, man. It's fun.
G2 to me is like Beast Wars to Bobby. I just don't give a fuck about it.
Yeah.
Bobby likes
G8 and G2 to me is like Beast Wars to me.
Yeah.
Was you even around when G2 was?
Me?
No, Lenny.
Matt, I'm older than you.
Oh.
Are you, Lenny?
No, he's not.
How old are you, Matt?
39.
Okay, I'm a year younger than you then.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
No, I wasn't around then. Sorry.
He was in Australia, so that really didn't count.
Learn your place, youngin'. Alright, fine, I wasn't alive then.
God damn, now I'm looking at these Stunticons. Oh my God, the car modes don't look bad.
Get him, Matt.
Me, no.
Get him.
Get him.
Whoop that trick. Get him.
Like, I still feel like I want to, but I just can't. Like, I know how bad they are. Like, I can't.
I mean, they're gonna be a box set, right? So what's the box set gonna retail for?
Probably like $100.
60.
Isn't that great? What's
200, I hope.
Are they at BBTS now already? Let's look.
What does Grand Galvatron go for? Because he's some ridiculous amount. I wouldn't want to
160 or 150 or 160.
Oh yeah, that's totally not worth it.
Yeah,
This is
man.
gonna be a box set. These are not coming out to. I thought they would be separate. These are coming out separate. Maybe not. Huh.
I'm getting ready to kick some ass real quick.
What would happen?
My kid's like throwing something against the wall. I can like hear it. Ba-doom, 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 ba-doom.
Oh, I thought somebody put a thumbs down in your video and you were mad.
No. Well, the fucking
Hopefully it's not BB-8, Bobby.
the Unite. No, it's my youngest one. I mean, my oldest one. so she usually knows better. Transformers Unite Wars Menasor is 134 in stock, so I would guess it'd be comparable.
Yeah.
Give me a fucking break.
Well, the
you don't have to
Superion
buy it.
says it's 150 Canadian dollars. So what's that in America?
$10.
130.
$10.
$5 or 20,000. Whichever you want to
2
pay.
bits and a moose.
2 bits. half a stone, 2 bits. You know.
1 beaver anus.
What?
Hey, I can make some cherry Pepsi out of that.
Hey, do you know that's did we talk about that before? That's where the artificial vanilla flavor comes from.
And
It's
cherry and raspberry can come from the scent gland.
It comes from the scent gland of a beaver's anus.
It's because of what they eat. It's the type of diet they have.
They eat beaver anus.
They have it's very similar to it's similar to a skunk gland, but with their diet it actually makes it into more pleasing smells. Yeah. That's why I don't drink cherry sodas or any of that shit.
No cheer wine?
I don't really care for cheer wine, I'll be honest with you. It's too fucking sweet. I mean, it's cool to have something like from back home that you can't get here, but man, it's too sweet.
Jolly Justin hooked me up at Bobby's. Some cheer wine and vodka. You gave me the vodka, and he gave me the cheer wine.
Is that Castorum? Secretion.
Oh, the flavoring?
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure, but I will say
so.
it actually, they don't use it that much anymore.
Yeah, I'm looking it up on Snopes. It says it's mostly false. Another reason we want to forego artificial foods. Have you ever wondered where artificial raspberry, vanilla, or strawberry flavors come from? They're dried perennial glands of the beaver. They contain castoreum, a food, but negative origins. Because its scent properties has long been employed in the perfume making industry, and processed forms of castoreum have also been used as food additives in the later case, primarily as enhancers of vanilla, strawberry, and raspberry flavoring found in products such as iced tea, ice cream, such and yogurt. However, the publicly afforded castoreum in recent years via alarmist food activists, did you know, social media posts is vastly overblown. The use of castoreum in commonly food products today is exceedingly rare, in large part because collecting the substance is difficult and therefore expensive.
Did you ever try to hold down a beaver so you could fucking swab its ass?
Well, actually, if you mean Thursday night, then yes. I don't eat it.
Is that what we Thursday night? All right.
He's innocent.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a common practice anymore, but just the idea of it, it's just kind of yeah. It's like, oh, you used to make this out of beaver ass, huh?
I love when Hasbro
And
we just
speaking
go off
of-
on
So this is
everything.
artificial
Yeah.
beaver ass flavored cola. All right.
Third party news, everybody's fucking focused. But Hasbro news, everybody's
Hasbro
fucking
news.
talking about
Hasbro
fucking
news.
beaver's ass.
It's almost exclusively used for the perfume industry.
We're trying to find some interesting stuff to talk about during the Hasbro news.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
And speaking of beaver ass, we have full body sexy type shot of Grand Galvatron.
So anyway, did you know that red food coloring is actually from crust beetles?
That's very rude, Robert. You know that? You suck balls.
We're talking about Galvatron here, Robert.
Oh boy, this
Well,
is so weird. But
I love that Ghost Star screen. I'll tell you that.
this is so weird, but it's kind of tempting.
I saw that.
Are you reading a comment?
Yes, of course.
That guy.
I thought you were getting sick, like super sick.
No.
Like I know you're already feeling
Hey.
under the weather, but maybe it was getting real bad.
Dude's
That guy.
hallucinating.
That guy
Of all-
says,
Of all the shit they put out, if I was gonna buy one, this has character.
has a lot of character.
It's got a lot of
That's something.
character. It's so ugly, it's awesome.
It has
What?
so much character, I can't define what character it's supposed to be.
Well, we've already established it's not meant to be. It's meant to be a what if kind of deal.
He's still
This
walking.
was a fan's vote, was it? Oh.
He's still,
Was it a fans vote? Matt, what did I tell you about drinking and getting on fucking TFW?
he's still.
Yeah, look
walking,
at those. I'm sorry, Bobby, go.
He's still walking on the insides of his feet.
I didn't say, look at those ankle tilts, man.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that.
Perfect.
Roll it.
He needs to go down to the foot doctor and have a look at that.
Now, is that
ligaments
just the
toes.
perspective of the photograph, or is
No.
the fist
No.
that's attached? The fist that's attached to Starscream, is that like gigantic?
3D? Is it like 3D coming at you?
It's a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Mm.
It's a little bit because of the positioning of the camera, and it's a little bit.
Love that fucking cannon. You want to talk about Megatron's cannon be a little small? Look at that cannon.
Yeah.
Pew 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 pew.
Is that what that's meant to be?
Pew.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
As a Galvatron fan, I'm surprised you didn't pick that right up, Lenny.
Yeah.
No,
Lenny.
you know, I'm new to
Lenny.
I'm just a young buck.
Is
I'm
some-
not a gangster OG from '84. Like somebody
Right.
pointed out to me this week on the message board. On the
Right.
Did
Facebook.
someone say that for real? Like you're not a gangster OG from '84?
Yeah, well, it was my trolling post where I was selling the Ravage USB drivers, Masterpiece Ravage.
Oh, that was a masterpiece.
Someone called you LG?
Yeah, no, someone said I wasn't an OG collector from '84.
Oh.
I remember that.
Yeah.
What if you wasn't? So
That was
that
fucking.
makes you better than everybody that you started collecting as a kid, but you wasn't really collecting. You were just playing with them.
Somebody was like, "Of course he knows it's the fucking USB. He's showing off the USB port." That gets a trolling post of the week award.
Yay.
Yay.
What we got next?
Oh.
It's
You don't want
almost
to talk
like
about
third-party news.
Ghost Starscream?
Yeah, what
You
about
want to
Ghost
talk about some
Starscream?
more?
I want him. I mean, I would love. If I can find somebody that just parting them out, I will definitely just get that one instead of trying to get the whole thing.
Nah, you'll get the whole thing.
I mean, I would. I just want Ghost Starscream though.
Matt, can I ask you a question really quick?
You just
I said no. Would you shut up?
No. When you get Grand Galvatronus, whatever his name is, are you going to take Ghost Starscream off of him and stand him up by himself, and leave this abomination one-armed, or are you going to keep them combined?
Good question. I may just leave them separate.
Oh.
I don't know if I need to take apart like Defensor and Minosaur. They look a lot better like that. So I may just leave them separate.
I'm surprised they don't just put BotCon set B on this and then fucking try and sell it for $500.
Here's your other option, $500. Give them time. They will. They're going out with a bang. Probably they'll probably charge something like that for something.
All right, let's do more Hasbro news.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Yes!
Takara Bruticus Teaser Silhouette. This is almost like a third-party news.
But not really.
Yeah, but this is just a drawing.
But
It's got the ankle tilts.
Did Takara add whip, or did somebody else add whip? Because pretty sure this thing exists already.
Oh, they've got to dumb it down for the Hasbro fans. Sorry,
Gotcha.
Matt.
It makes it more desirable if it looks like they put some thought into it.
Yeah.
He looks like just the silhouette looks like Hugh Ray. Just alone. They're gonna have Vortex, or they're gonna have the blast off.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's just gonna probably be a plane. Just a slightly remolded plane.
Different color plane. Yeah.
What it probably will be just like something you attach on to the end of whatever plane already exists. I don't know. Take your
Make
pick.
it look like a shuttle, kinda.
Yeah, and that's all it is.
Yeah.
So these figures are already out, but they've decided to put a silhouette just because of the Blast-Off figure.
Pretty much.
This is Takara. The Hasbro ones are out, not the Takara ones.
Oh, they haven't painted it yet. They haven't added the paint apps.
They want you to know if you're the type of person who likes to display your figure on a bright white background, this is what it's going to look like.
Yeah. Put it on your windowsill on a bright sunny day.
Right. When you first come into the room, this is what you can expect to see.
Yeah.
Ingenious.
Put it in the room and just shut the lights off. That's the best way to display it. He gets.
It's so fun doing this.
Getting
with
this,
y'all.
Matt?
It's so fun. I mean, God.
Is this
Am
exciting,
I
Matt?
getting- No, I'm not. I'll get the Hasbro
What the
one. That's about it.
Fuck is this?
There's Greg. Goddamn.
There he is.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Hold
No,
it.
I have something yummy for everybody.
Oh.
Is it a fart?
Yes. No, I got I noticed that my AliExpress order shipped, and I was clicking on it, and this was in my suggested items, and it should be in the chat now.
Okay.
It's an interesting knockoff. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be.
Oh, I'm not gonna click on that.
Why? It looks like a Hasbro product.
It's a knockoff.
Oh yeah, it does.
It looks just like a CDub figure.
Yep.
It's fucking Bruta Brawlicus.
It's got ankle.
Superion.
What the fuck is that?
It's got ankle tilts.
Yeah, it's got ankle tilts.
Its main body looks like it's made out of side load from Toy World.
You're right. Nightmare.
Oh man, this is better than Hasbro news.
So it doesn't quite hold its gun, but close enough.
Whatever.
Well, the gun pegs into the arm.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised Hasbro
It hangs
hasn't
everything.
started doing that.
Whatever.
Close enough.
We don't have to articulate the hands if we do that.
Oh, this is good stuff.
Oh man.
Matt, you gonna pick that up?
He has absolutely no lower pelvis. He's just chest with legs.
It's like a waterhead, baby.
No, this is not a.
This is a water torso, baby. It's a different thing.
Yeah, it's a water torso, baby.
Oh boy.
All right, can we go on to the next thing, please? Get this over with. Cause
You
it's
sure
fun.
you want to?
Wait,
do.
you want to get the Hasbro news over with? This is Takara,
Yeah.
Matt.
Kinda.
All right. Takara Legend Skids.
I'll get this.
Yeah.
They got new pink on it.
Look at.
Why not?
2 years later.
Oh.
And that even looks weird to me. That pink.
Yeah.
Finally happening. Yes. Howard Conway. Finally. I wanted that pink on Skids for so long.
I mean, I'll probably pick it up because I'm a Takara elitist. But
About fucking time. Looks nice. Can G2 Jaxus follow next, please? Fuck yeah, I can. I hope so.
What is the pink referencing? Is it
Nothing.
IDW.
is it IDW? I wasn't really sure.
Well, it's IDW design. I mean,
This thing's ugly as shit. Holy
It
crap!
is.
He looks like retarded. He looks like a retarded Trax.
Well, no, it looks like Skids got in a car accident and got his bumpers replaced on the front. You know, like it's mismatched. Like,
Silly putty.
yeah.
He has stretch marks on his hood.
I'm pretty sure I've seen a lot of Mexicans driving this type of car back in Manassas.
Whoa, whoa,
Oh,
whoa, whoa,
oh.
whoa,
That's
whoa.
what I'm talking about. Joseph saying they racist.
It was
That's
a large.
monsters.
It was a large Mexican population there, and they all drove around in Civics that looked like this. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Chicago? Yeah, I feel you.
You mean Miami?
Are they selling tacos out of them?
Those are cute.
They
Is there
tossing bags of oranges at each other out the window.
Is there a whole lot of them in there? Like, you know, a whole family?
No. That's a totally different thing, Matt.
Okay.
Yeah, them pinks.
Lightning bolt. Oh, sorry.
Yep, pinks
Oh,
kind of
sweet.
jarring.
Oh,
Sleep. Sleep.
Throwing orange.
Wait, what?
Sleep. Lightning bolt. There's that video of those live action role players
LARPing.
LARPing.
Yeah.
Fuck,
that
I'm gonna-
guy's like, lightning bolt.
Dude, I'm gonna LARP
What
the
the fuck?
shit out of you today.
He said, he's throwing fucking paper, you know, just rolled up paper, you know, in balls and going, lightning bolt.
No joke. When I was in college, there was this one dude I knew, and he was like, "You should try it." And I was like, "I'll come down with you to the thing and go see." And he started doing it. I was like, "Yeah, nope." He was like, "Come on, it's a lot of fun." I'm like, "Yeah, not happening."
Throw a lightning bolt. Come on, throw a lightning bolt.
Yeah, like to see all these
Were
like
people
college.
watching you?
I don't know. Probably. I mean, they were off one of the main roads, so I'm sure they weren't hiding anywhere. That's for sure.
Justin,
But,
stop being such a goddamn square and throw a fucking lightning bolt once in a while.
Oh, it.
I walked by, and as soon as I started seeing like the duct tape battle axes and stuff, I was like, "Oh, I have to go." You know, this does not need to be part of my
A lot
life.
of duct tape, man. A lot of duct tape.
Oh my god. Lightning bolt. Sleep.
So go back to my room and go play video games by myself and not be depressed about my life. You know.
Dude, LARP.
You missed me.
Man, remember when you would play guns when you were a kid, and there'd always be that one fucking kid that would say you missed him.
I had a shield on.
God, fuck that kid. Whoever that kid was, like whoever he grew up to be, fuck him.
The rules.
Let me also tell you another story, also of my childhood and playing with toy guns. So I had these like bright red, like they were suction cup guns, like, but they look like sort of like real pistols, but like they were, one was bright red and the other was like bright blue. I remember I was playing across the street from my house with my best friend at the time, and this cop like pulls up. He's like, "Let me see the guns. Let me see the guns." He's like, "You know, guns are real dangerous." I'm like, "You do know this is fake, right?" Like, I'm like, this is like 7-8-year-old me telling the cop that. like, why? I don't understand why.
Did he taste you?
Yeah, he probably would have. If this was like 2015, 8-year-old me, probably be.
Yeah. No, they wouldn't reach for the taser.
Listen to this. Oh God! I'm not like if they're having a good time and shit. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like,
more proud to you.
You know, like whatever. You know, we travel to go celebrate robots. It's kind of stupid to laugh, but it's just funny to be on the outside looking in at the shit. You know, like they're not doing themselves any favors. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, if you can't laugh at yourself for doing that shit, then you're in it for the wrong reasons. Because come on now, lightning bolt, really? But you know, whatever. Hey, every nerd's got something different.
They're getting some exercise. They're getting out in the
I
sunlight.
agree.
Yeah. Skinnier than my fat ass.
+2 invulnerable saves and whatnot.
Hell yeah, they know magic.
All right, I guess do we have to talk about more CDub?
Yeah, I think we do. It's a little bit CDub heavy this week.
Yes!
CDub Computron fever continues to spread.
We hit the fucking CDub.
I was hoping. This is the one time I wish that Computron was bright yellow, so I could have said yellow fever is starting to spread, but I couldn't work it in. I couldn't work it to be a racist joke on the side, so.
Alright, so what do we got? We've got a combiner-wide Computron listing found in a retail computer.
This story apparently evolved. This quote-unquote story, quote-unquote, evolved over the period of like 2 days. So I tried to build it up as it went along. Oh shit, hold on. Oh, damn it, fuck. This link right here should have been...
Who goes through... Now, do you think it's like Toys R Us... there's like Toys R Us workers out there who happen upon this stuff? Or they're like just fanatic collectors who are just pouring through this stuff?
It's both. I mean, you can go... they got computers in the back. You can go through and find the inventory and stuff. But I'm sure it's probably the workers, too.
I totally hacked the computer. Totally sweet. We're getting the Computron.
I totally hacked it. I was like,
guys.
Lightning bolt.
They come in with their all black, ski masks and a whole bit, and like break out their like
Matrix.
Aluminum briefcase.
They hook their laptops up to like the little barcode scanner.
Well, it's Target on some of the price scanners. If it's set to the right thing, you can see like that shit. Yeah, you just have to know what to hit. Like I'm talking about the ones that are like price scanner here with a giant arrow. Like all the lost people walking around it.
I'm sure some of the people that work, think they're the hot shit because they, find out stuff before everybody else does at Toys R Us. I'm sure they probably leak that shit out too and stuff. They get their toys first.
Awesome. God bless them.
God bless them.
Yeah. Every toy they take off the street is one I don't have to worry about falling into a kid's hand.
Can we go back to the scenario of the people in the black suits and stuff?
Yeah.
I like to think that this like big huge guy with a beard that goes a quote unquote beard, a very patchy beard that goes most of the way down the neck, rather large, standing at the end of the aisle, like, I'm sorry, sir, you can't come down here,
He's staring at you because you picked up the toy he wanted.
But if he tried to run after you, he'd be a little bit winded,
They come in, they have
don't get in arm's reach or I'll eat you.
They have cables, and like you said, they're like, what the fuck are they doing? And they're hoisting the one guy all the way up to the ceiling just so he can drop back down like Mission Impossible.
I doubt they
And press the button. I don't know. Toys R Us, at least all the ones I've been in, have had those unfinished, like warehousey style. Interiors.
That's a good question. What Justin bring up. Has anybody ever been? Everybody picked up anything, and you had a guy just staring at you because you got the last one or something, or you had those guys that scalp everything. And
I have had.
I've never seen them.
I've never seen anything like that either. But I have had a guy want to give me my space to look through the pegs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you could tell he's like itching to get at those pegs, and like I didn't really even want anything there. But I just lingered around a bit more, like a bit longer than I just to stress him out a little bit, like and like every now and then I go ooh,
ooh,
and then I walked away and he ravaged through them. But that was one time. That was actually relatively recently. It was at a Walmart. And this guy, like, I thought he was gonna start pacing.
Ask him what he collects.
Hurry up!
Go right for that shelf.
Well, it was it was Transformers, and they had that was when they had the Combiner Wars Bruticus wave out. So I could tell he wanted
good times.
Yeah, I could tell he wanted at it, and I just let him have it, man, because I didn't fucking want it.
Good job, man.
I need a
happy, man.
Clear the pegs. Just piss him off and clear the pegs.
Clear the pegs. I like that.
Take them up to customer service and say you decided not to buy them, so they would sit in fucking random cart limbo for like 4 days. Make it even worse. So they would like look them up in the system and be like, as soon as we have 4 in stock, and they wouldn't be able to find them anywhere.
He would have followed you. He would have just followed you and like, hey man, you gonna buy all of those?
Yeah, I'll tell you that was part of it. Like, like I think I said it before, but like, when I had to come up off $60, they felt way different. Like every time I bought Combiner Wars stuff, I've always found like one here, one there. So I bought them for like $14 a pop here and there. But like they had the whole wave there, so it was $60, off top. And I was like, I can't do this. This doesn't feel right.
This is a terrible idea.
Yeah.
I liked them.
I know.
Have you seen Onslaught out anywhere?
No.
Because I do need an Onslaught for the rest of the Christmas gift.
Who do you hate?
Oh, come on. Someone that doesn't commit their entire life to being a toy elitist. Someone who just wants to have some toys they can play with their kid with.
Burn.
That's all. He's not gonna make any saucy memes. He's not gonna make any dank memes or anything. He's just gonna play on the floor with 3-year-old and fucking watch some G1. That's all. So
that's what any good parent would do.
Yep. If Bobby would get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah.
That's my Onslaught. Lightning bolt.
Sleep.
Oh, that would be fucking hilarious.
Just kicking kids out of the way to get to the pegs.
If he pulled out if he pulled out fucking Leader Megatron in the gun fan mode and like waved it at you like, I got a fucking gun, man.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'll fucking do it.
I got a fucking tank.
At one of the conventions I was at, someone was discussing how fun it would be to go to a store with Shockwave and Megatron. I'm like, that's probably a bad idea.
Oh, please let them do it, though, because we don't need them people around. It's like, yeah, go right ahead and do it. Please.
When I was flying back from TFCon and we got stuck in the airport at Charlotte because I think it was American. They just fucked our tickets up. There are no seats in the plane. We were booked seats that didn't exist. So, I was so pissed.
Business class or?
Thanks for flying Delta.
It's American, and they were just coming up with whatever bullshit. And we're all sitting there, me and some other people, my family and a couple other families, just sitting on the floor of a hallway next to their office for 5 hours. And then I was getting so mad because there are other flights leaving. Other flights were leaving. They just couldn't get their computer system up to speed to just get us new seats. And I looked in my bag, and I had a Hegemon in bot form. I'm like, this got past security. I'm like, I'm going to fucking transform this guy. I'm going to fucking transform this guy and wave him around. but I didn't.
Some bad decisions were made that day.
So wait, so you remember when you got that TFC Hound and Ironhide, and I told you it was a bad idea, and you regret it.
That would have been a
And
worse idea.
remember how you got those G2 or those whatever repaints, and you fucking regret it and sold them before you opened it.
Yeah.
Remember how I told you fucking flying to TFCon last minute and paying all the extra money was a bad idea?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
You should have like your own like newspaper column, Greg.
Nah, told
Just
you
as
so.
Greg or something?
Remember when I told you?
Remember when I said?
It'd be called Just Saying.
Just saying, yeah.
No, remember when I told you? That's what that would be called. It wouldn't be before the fact. It would kind of be something he mentioned in passing, but after the fact, he'll really hammer it home.
Yeah. You should, okay, if you want to fly, that's cool. Oh man, I'm never driving to TFCon again.
Speaking of prior knowledge, we need to move on. CDub Liokaiser artwork leaked. Actually, it leaked 4 months ago, but now it's news.
Yay.
Yay.
Is there really more?
Yeah, there's tons more.
It's funny, like I get like
Hold on to your seats.
I get like people commenting like well like you know, with these TFC ones not shaping up the way you wanted, are you thinking to go the Combiner Wars route?
I saw that.
And I'm like, nope.
I would rather buy the ones that I don't quite want versus the ones that I really don't want.
Right, exactly.
So the main body looks like it's going to be Skylinks, probably, right?
Of course.
It's supposed to be Deathsaurus is what it's going to be repainted to. So Liokaiser is now Deathsaurus in 4 limbs.
Hasbro, you're so
They can't even get
trying.
those legs to attach the right way. Liokaiser's got those sideways legs.
That's racist.
They keep trying. At least they're trying.
Well, you could put
I
them
thought they
side.
were-
You just would have no knees, right? That I can't remember how the combiner works.
Yeah, I think you can. I think you can turn them sideways like that. You can probably finagle them.
You would
the
just
best
have
part about
muscle articulation. I got you. It's perfect. They perfectly planned out.
Yeah, the best part about this picture is that fucking staff weapon, and I seriously doubt he's even going to come with it.
I thought they were going to be done with Combiner Wars after like Wave 4. Now they got like Wave 7. And then you got
This is
Titan
going to be
Wars
in
stuff
Titan
coming
Wars.
out. Oh,
This
of
is going
course
to be
it
like
is.
3rd or 4th quarter too. This wasn't supposed to come out for a while.
Of course it is. Is that his? Is he using a blade or a fucking helicopter blade as a weapon?
No, it's a staff that would break apart. I don't know what you call it. I'm sure there's a name for it, but it would break into like 4 pieces connected by a chain.
Oh, that's
and
not
you'll
going to
swing it around. You like exactly.
Shit.
Oh, I know.
Well, it'll come with
The
the
original
Takara
didn't come
one.
with it.
It'll come with the Takara one, and it'll cost about $80 more. So
Well, I you know what? I'll be honest with you.
please be honest.
They say this is going to be Hasbro release, but I'm sure this is going to be a Takara box set because there's just no way that they're going to put out 4 Japanese or whatever the fuck Japanese characters in whatever shape like that. I mean, they've never done that.
Yeah, probably.
That's not their MO. That'll be a Unite Warriors thing.
Oh, I'm sold.
I know you are.
Can't wait. Look at that.
Matt,
face.
if you combine this thing, it'll come to life and kill your wife in your sleep.
Whoa.
You still in for it?
Is that a Soundwave note in here too?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Patient.
It is.
You don't think you see the new Soundwave?
No. I was just asking.
There's still 10 more links to Hasbro news.
Yeah. No, it keeps going.
We're chipping away at them. We're chipping away.
I added the Soundwave link 3 minutes after it popped up on Facebook, and then I was like, you know what? I was like, this is actually perfect because this makes this fucking shit, this joke of a show, of a news bit, even better.
I thank you, Greg. I really do because I'm glad you put it in there.
I thank you for being here with me.
I know. I can't wait to get it. He looks awesome.
And speaking of Soundwave, you don't fucking say.
Look at those mud flaps, man.
Oh, dude, this comes with mud flap?
Yeah, look at the mud flaps on the front, man.
Fuck yeah.
You got one flipped up. says "Get her done." I think on one of them. Yeah, get her done. Yeah, see, he's got cow on his arms. He's got bull things.
Oh,
I like Cal.
You see
They
the
went
bull?
to the
Huh?
Yeah, I see him.
Huh?
I like how they went to the trouble of retooling the legs and alt mode to where he's got little speakers, like so to differentiate it from Blaster. But then the Headmaster is the exact same Blaster with the exact same legs.
It looks like his legs are stuck in boxes.
Mm-hmm.
They are.
Just
That's
like
what you do with a shell former.
It looks like that pose he's doing is actually him trying to get his legs up out of the box. Like, oh,
Can't get out.
like he stepped on a
Won't let me
bucket.
get out. I like this guy.
hey, somebody pull, and then I'm gonna pull my leg.
I like how his head looks more like the G1 toy than any Soundwave that's come ever since G1. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see the G1 style head with the yellow and
Oh, yeah.
the, like, oddly shaped, or the oddly proportioned, I guess, mouthpiece and visor, or whatever you want to call it.
Oh, if you look at the pictures later, that's actually that very first promo image that says Soundwave is actually mistransformed.
Well, that
Because the Headmaster sits inside of that little shell, like on the Blaster, and they didn't have it pulled all the way down.
I got it.
Yeah, I know.
Whatever. If I got this piece of crap, I would make it like that anyway. So.
I like this.
Well, the way it looks in this picture, it looks like one of those old G1 combiner limb heads, so it could peg into a port.
It does. It does. Now I see that too. Can't unsee it.
And you take Leader Soundwave as one leg, and then Galvatron's the other leg, and then some torso and a couple of Seekers, and that's your Titan Triptychon.
Yeah.
You don't like the
Fan
boom box?
vote.
You don't like the boom box?
With Scorponok as a Headmaster.
When is Toy Fair?
I like the boom box.
Fuck it, I don't know.
Not soon.
I forgot to mark my calendar, Bobby.
I like it. I can't wait to get this guy.
Yeah, watch this be like the best fucking toy Hasbro's put out in 20 years.
Dude, look at the little mini Soundwave up there, the little Headmaster up there just chilling,
If you were gonna equate it to the best possible toy that Hasbro has put out since, Combiner Wars, that I might see. 20 years
What the
might
fuck
be a
is
stretch.
the little Headmaster riding around in?
Buzzsaw.
What the fuck is that?
It's Buzzsaw.
You don't remember that time in the cartoon?
Where are these pictures? All I see is the one picture.
The second link, Robert. Second link.
Second
I
link.
think that's Buzzsaw. Oh, maybe not.
And then immediately click on the 6th image.
It's the Fantastic Four little hover thing
Oh, it is.
from the movie.
You're right.
Well, don't click past the picture of Soundwave with his hat on.
What the fuck is that? Darth Vader Soundwave?
Fucking, hey, 30 years hadn't been kind to a Soundwave.
Yeah, he's got
Hairline,
lose
lost
a
some
bit up
hair.
Oh, God.
I can't wait for this guy.
I like the playset. I mean, it's kind of cool. As a little base mode, that looks fun.
I like that it looks like the toy, kind of, from G1. He's got the clear. We was talking about. Me and Greg were talking about. I don't really care about the cartoon accuracy.
They're like, just have a bunch of pieces open up and lay it down on its side for base mode.
Yeah, there's a guy in a cafe.
Where'd you say that?
Guy in a cafe was like, it's a Decepticon triple changer with the Headmaster feature. This is awesome. I'm like, it sounds like you're talking about Scorponok, but sadly, you're not.
But sadly,
he looks a little on the
he
looks a little on the chubby side.
What?
Well, now don't get fat shaming him.
That 3/4 view, Matt.
Yeah.
He's just been working out with fucking Galvatron.
More cushion for the push.
They went to Planet Fitness and then they went to Subway. Got a healthy 6-inch. Dipped it in mayonnaise.
Wash it down with a Diet Coke.
Just the tip.
The best images of it are the ones that aren't of the toy. Like the one where the head is coming down on the art.
No.
Like that looks pretty cool.
The one where it's blasting off with the little rockets underneath it or something?
Yeah, the one with the one that's like up in the header that's like of the CAD drawing of it, like up at the top, like outside of the pictures that you can't scroll through. That looks fairly cool, but like every picture of the actual toy looks like fucking.
RoboGeek28, shout out to you, says, "There's your Soundwave, guys."
Bot mode's pretty cool. Why the fuck? I mean, I guess because they're gonna do a blaster repaint. Why does he have the handle? I mean, Soundwave doesn't.
He's a repaint of blaster.
Because you can't ask them to take out the handle. I mean, how would they make the base mode then?
That's how you carry the pencil case.
Yes.
I like the boombox. Whatever. It looks good. I mean, it's a Soundwave.
Does it though?
I like it.
Boombox.
That's
the radio. That's the waterproof radio you hang in the shower at your grandma's house to
totally.
listen to fucking Sunny 98.6. Or you get ready for church.
Okay, I think the bot mode. Okay, the first photo there, is that a cat or is that the toy? That's a cat, isn't it?
The cat.
I'm sorry, I'm a fucking retard. So the fifth photo is his real head.
That's a kid.
Let's go with the statue.
Yeah.
This is good stuff. Actually, he's probably fun. I'll bet you he's fun to play with. I'll give him a shot.
You think so?
I can't wait.
Oh, the last photo is the actual toy, right? The last one where it's a Soundwave and it's like the Italian flag or the Mexican flag, whatever the fuck that is.
Yes.
Like, straight from our new factory. That doesn't look too bad. I mean, in all fairness,
Doesn't look too good either.
doesn't look hateful.
Yeah, no, it does look hateful. It does.
This is a leader class figure.
Oh.
I hope he's like 2 feet tall. I can't wait till they knock him off and blow him up.
So it's gonna be like $45.
Can't wait for the oversized KO.
Can't wait for him. Can't wait for Titan Wars. Yeah.
Can't wait for Titan Wars. Yeah.
Lightning bolt.
Okay, fine. Let's do another statue.
Alright, fine.
Devastator.
Devastator.
That looks pretty good. What we can see.
What? What's with the? Are they so interchangeable? I guess.
Whoa.
Bless you.
Or maybe they're trying.
Sorry.
Maybe they're interchangeable, or maybe they're trying to decide who they're going with.
What are we looking at now?
Do you know how to work the show notes, Bobby? I mean, not Bobby, but Robert.
My name's Bobby. You can call me Bobby.
Well, whatever. Do you know how to work the show notes?
Bobby too.
No.
It goes in order. You know that, right?
No.
Okay. I'm just saying. You always ask it where we what
Is that RC and Cup? Are they real?
That's the final. That's the finals. Yeah, the final colors.
22 inches tall. This is going to be pretty decent size.
Yeah, I think it looks cool.
big
I mean, it's
fella.
not for me, but I think it looks cool.
I have a version of the statue already. Just saying. Came out a long time ago. But it wasn't 22 inches tall. It's just like a little desk thing.
Oh,
But,
really?
yeah. I'll have to find it. It's in a box somewhere, but it's most definitely a Devastator ripping through a door with, I believe it's RC and Hot Rod, I think.
Yeah, that was that little PVC thing. I had that as well.
Yeah, that thing's not bad.
Yeah.
Somebody says it appears to be modeled heavily off a Giant. I can kind of see it.
Yeah. I can see it too.
I wonder why
That's
they didn't
interesting.
use,
Look at the. I'm sorry, Matt, but look at the. Dude, look at it though. Look at the fucking scavenger mold. Look at the pistons on the Bone Crusher mold. Look at the knee pads. Look at the thighs. It is fucking Giant.
Looks like they just propped up some construction vehicles onto his arm.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Hmm?
That's crazy.
I wonder why they didn't use like season 1 or season 2
Somebody-
Transformers.
Somebody said, "Are my eyes deceiving me, or does it look a hell of a lot like Maketoys Giant? Some of the details, like the crotch, are almost an exact match." This other dude said, "Yeah, the shoulders in particular are just copy pasted."
I find myself really wishing that I could throw on that Saw style head and call it a day.
Yeah, does anyone else find this to be pretty interesting? This is gonna be a fucking official product
of an unofficial
of
toy.
an unofficial toy. Like it. So
Who's making these?
This company was licensed out, Imaginarium.
Okay.
They were licensed out, and they said, "Dude, can we make a badass Devastator?" And Hasbro said, "Yeah, go for it." And they said, "This is what we got."
because someone probably like
Grade
Googled
lights.
Devastator or something
Exactly.
like that.
And
They're
like, this one
"There's
looks
a bad
cool."
one."
Yep.
This one looks better than the Combiner Wars one. Let's design it off this.
That's funny as shit.
No, it doesn't.
Well, keep in mind too. I mean, a lot of times people that design this stuff still work for other companies. I mean, there's been a few things where there's been official licensed product that's been designed. I can't remember. There was another big item too. I want to say the Hot Toys Optimus Prime was designed by somebody with ties to MMC, if I'm not mistaken.
Interesting.
Yeah, because they still have to deviate too, even if it's officially licensed. The same thing with that Hot Toy statue. It still had to be a percentage. It had to be like a stylized design, as per the agreement, from what I heard. Which, I mean, I might be wrong. I mean, when am I ever right? But Robert. But
what do you mean?
Yeah, they.
What do you mean?
Just kidding.
What do you mean?
Like about your flight from TFCon. But
We need to meet him.
they. Yeah. I mean, there's still some rules in place, even with officially licensed, I think. So you never know. It looks cool. It's not for me.
It does look cool. But it'll probably cost more than a Maketoys Green Giant.
But you're like Mr. Devastator.
Ho ho ho, Green Giant.
Yeah, but nobody here really does the statues. But
If I had a Detolf to put it in, and an Aquaman.
Yes.
But it's just crazy. Like, that's crazy as shit. Because it is almost an exact match in a lot of places. I'm looking at pictures of Giant right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Maketoys should sue him.
I wonder how that'd play out.
What if they sue him in one? God, justice.
That would be pretty funny.
That would just open the floodgates for Hasbro to sue them.
Matt, more nonsense dribble.
Sorry.
And the final piece of Hasbro news.
Oh, come on.
You sound like y'all disappointed. I mean, come on.
I am. I want more. It's it. We're almost done. Fuck.
This is the
We
blur you
have
needed.
Combiner Wars, Hasbro, not Combiner Wars, Titans Wars, blur.
Headmaster blur. Thank you.
Wait, there's a video.
Yeah, it's a Retro Robot Radio video.
There you go, Triple R.
Thanks, Triple R.
Man, I wonder if Sabertron knows they're plugging the king of third party on their website.
Now this is a legend scale figure, right?
What?
No, he's probably a deluxe. Cause
I would guess he was a deluxe, but I don't know.
He's skinny.
He's got some. Look at those hollow forearms. Holy shit.
Oh god, is he a legend? No, he's a he's a headmaster, isn't he?
No, he's a target master, but in the toy's a headmaster.
Knockoff class.
Knockoff class.
Knockoff class. That's awesome.
So y'all are not getting this? Is what y'all saying?
Are you getting this, Matthew?
I got
Yes,
this.
master, I am.
I got this really awesome third-party blur from a certain Robert here, and I'm not trading it for this. That's for
Are
sure.
you fixing it for him, or are you just taking? Or you kept it?
He sent it to me.
Oh,
It's a wedding gift. It was very nice. Very nice.
oh, SSX.
Yep.
Sex.
Sex.
So you wouldn't trade it in for this guy?
Nope.
Oh,
Not at all.
look at that hollow chest.
Look at that head.
Look at that cup head.
I love how
Remodel.
I love in this video,
Yeah,
this little short video he does. It shows all the other better versions of Blur. And it ends at the fucking ET. This little like blue ET.
One of them
I think
being
I
the
hate
G1
Hasbro
player.
so much.
Here are 9 other blurs that are better than this one.
There's not 9 blurs.
Whatevs.
Let's look at the comments. Surely someone's excited about
I'm gonna
this.
call him. Can I call him Claire from now on?
You can call it whatever you want. Cupcake.
Or Cup Blur.
Yeah.
Whatever. I like him.
Someone wants an Elite 1 from the mold.
Of course they do. 'Cause he's blue. Or
I would buy that in a heartbeat, he says.
I mean, you get a Chromia out of it, too.
I'm into it. Can't wait to put the Titan Master in the driver's seat and tool around Robotown.
This looks bare bones even for a Hasbro release.
Oh,
So I'm calling this the test shot.
The last guy said that, he probably LARPs, probably.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
He's a LARPer. He's a LARper.
There's no way. There's no way they would release something like this.
He must be new to Hasbro.
Yeah, he just started the game.
Have you ever even been to Robotown?
Who hasn't been to Robotown?
Have you ever even been, bro?
Yeah.
You don't Robotown. We Robotown.
I'm an OG 84 collector from a Robotown.
Yeah.
From small Robotown.
That's going to be on my next video when I'm playing on the floor. I'm going to Robotown.
From an unknown Robotown.
Hey, Matt, I think your next review should be Blur, and I think you should go to Robotown.
Take her to Robotown.
Hey. Holy shit. Hey, Greg.
What?
How you doing?
Fun.
Okay. What do you think about Blur? Robotown.
Yeah, no.
Oh, God.
Hey, guess what? We're done.
Yay. That was painful.
Fuck, I'll be right back. I gotta get my phone charger.
What? He didn't have to tell that. He didn't have to say that. He could just say he typed that shit.
I need to get my phone charger and then rub the phone across his...
He probably rubbed against his balls or something.
Yeah, that was his pubes.
Do we have
All right, we're done with Hasbro news. What was our discussion for the week? We're gonna talk about knockoffs a little bit, or
Yeah, we can do that. So I'll bring it up. Like that Quake Blast fucking made me chat. So last week after the show, we talked with Joe H and Tyler L a bit, and Joe H, he recommended me. He was like, for me, a knockoff is the same sculpt and the same engineering.
That's not true.
He said for him.
I know, but I'm saying. I mean, I would find that very much arguable. I mean.
Okay, well I'll tell you what. Let's look up the definition.
Well, no, let's not do that. Let's go look at Sarah Toys though, and look at all the simplified Transformers. Let's
define our own.
Are you
telling me?
That's
what I'm saying. I think that we need to define our own, but let's look at everything that's out there in order to do that.
Sure. Let's do it. Sure, why not?
Sir Toys is a knockoff company.
An item intended to look like something it is not,
mm-hmm.
such as an expensive watch or designer clothes.
Huh.
Now that definition gets a little muddled when there's engineering involved and stuff like that, but largely especially with a watch, it intends to look like a product, like a direct copy of the product.
A copy or imitation, especially of an expensive design or product.
Right, but the actual working parts tend to be a Rolex knockoff does not have Rolex, gears and all that stuff in there.
Right.
Yeah, but how are you supposed to say that?
Because I don't know, all right, so see, this is where I ran into it's that copy, right? Obviously the engineering is copied for Quake Blast and Quake Wave,
mm-hmm.
but there's not one panel on there. There's not one piece of plastic that's a complete copy.
Sure.
And that's what was fucking with me about it, because I was determined. I was preset to say, look, this is a knockoff of this product. But then when I looked at it, I was like, fuck, this entire thing has been redesigned. Not engineering wise, but the design of the mold. And that's what was hanging me up. Because I was like, fuck, I don't know if I can feel comfortable saying this now.
But he's still a knockoff because he looks like Shockwave.
So is that what it comes down to? Is a look?
Then you're saying Matt, you're saying third party is knockoff then?
Sometimes, yes.
So if I were to say, if I were to completely copy Feral Rex but make him glow in the dark green,
you still took what Feral Rex looks like and you engineered him just to look like that, but he's just a different color green.
All right, well now you're talking about engineering.
Well, I mean, the Quake Blast, whatever, he's engineered to look like Shockwave.
I agree.
And so I would. I mean, I understand what you're saying is, the different panels, you got stuff here and there that just, that are different.
Everything.
And what's the percentage of what has to be different? Like, is it 40%? Exactly. It has to be different. But still,
20.
he looks like Shockwave. I mean, he's Shockwave.
Shockwave or Quakewave?
Hasbro.
But Quakewave is Shockwave also.
Quakewave is Shockwave. He looks like Shockwave.
But Quakewave's not a knockoff.
Is it?
It's a fine line. I mean, we could go back and forth all day, and everybody else could. It's just what you considered, a knockoff. I mean, I think even the Fans Toy one is a knockoff of Shockwave, of what a Hasbro is going to look like.
Well, that's not entirely true because the leg transformation on Quakewave and Quake Blast is completely
different.
But
it still looks like Shockwave, though.
But that's not even what Matt's saying anymore. Matt is saying that
if it looks like the character, it's a knockoff.
It's a knockoff.
Yeah, you took a drawing or you took a picture and you just made that same picture, but you made some little differences and everything, but it's still Shockwave.
Bobby, congratulations on selling knockoff pictures.
Right. No, I mean that's what he's saying. I mean, but I'm
not trying to call anybody out. I'm not trying to call you out, Bobby, at all.
No.
I love your artwork, and it's good.
No. We're having a discussion about trying to define what this shit is. See,
it's hard to really.
Because I think it's going to come. Unfortunately, I think it's going to come down to individual interpretation of it. Because if you could say, that Quakewave is a knockoff of a Hasbro product that doesn't exist, then you're going to be very further away from any other mark that the rest of us are.
Right. Well, okay, I'm trying to say if he took an image from the cartoon or the original toy and made that. I mean, and I when Lenny said third party or knockoffs, some of them are, but I like just say
I didn't say that.
Bruticus. Well, I said it, but I'm just saying like Warbatron Bruticus. He looks like Bruticus, but he is tweaked to where it's not a Hasbro Bruticus.
It certainly is not that.
Right. But I'm just saying, just like what I've always said is Shockwave, Grimlock. Some of these characters are so plain that you can't really make anything different to make it out, to make it stand out like a Warbatron Bruticus or, Fel Rex, or any of that stuff.
I don't think that's true.
Okay.
Almost like part of the character is a certain aspect of its transformation. Like I'm sure, like with Grimlock, the head flipping back and the neck opening up with the arms. So if you make another figure that does just that, everybody's going to say, oh, it's a knockoff, and ignore the whole aspect of the legs. So they'd have to find a way to get to the end point without just going the easy, simple way.
But you took what already Hasbro had, and just because you made different, a little bit of a tweak on the legs, you think it's not a knockoff?
Wait, who are you? What are you talking about, Matt?
Well, like the G1 toy or the MP Grimlock, just because you make a little tweaks on the feet, that makes it different.
Arian, what are you comparing that G1 Grimlock to?
Well, like what the Fans Toys is going to do.
Okay, well, we don't know anything about that one, so let's not use that one. Okay. Let's not talk about things that we don't know. So Shockwave. So you think
just the two Shockwaves that are out right now. I mean, I know I watched the video and everything. There are some little differences in there, but not enough to say they didn't take that mold and just make it themselves.
Well, see, yeah, I hear you, but that's the question. Like, I mean, obviously, like, I'm fucking with it. I'm like, man, this transforms the same way as Quakewave, but it's not identical. So, like, at what point? That's what I'm asking. I don't know, because it's fucked with me.
It would be on a case by case basis.
Is it 100%? Is it 98%? Is it 52%? What's the percentage that it has to meet?
I don't know that. It would be on. The question is whether it's substantial, and it would be on a case by case basis. There's never going to be an across the board determination. It would be like this specific figure. Is this an infringement? Even if it's technically a derivative work can be an infringement. But a straight up knockoff is something totally different. You could have a knockoff that attempts to not look like a knockoff by changing a couple things. But I think if they just took apart Quakewave and recast those parts. They're knocking it off. They're pirating it. You know, I mean,
does the bigger Grimlock does it transform? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Well, does the I know Robert, you have, I think Greg has the oversized knockoff, and now does it transform exactly like MP Grimlock?
No, it doesn't flop all over the place. When you're trying to line the parts up, it actually works the way the mold was intended to.
Okay, it's the same mold. It's the
still
same
transforms.
mold. That is.
See that right there is a knockoff.
Yes.
I could say, I could see what Bobby's saying. I could say maybe the Quake Blast is done quite a lot. A percentage. I don't know how much the percentage is for it, but it does look different. But I mean, you see Shockwave, but it does have some different similarities than what the toy or the show looks like.
Well, look,
the Grimlock is marketed as such. It's marketed as a knockoff.
They're not trying to hide the fact.
Okay.
So I posted a picture in the chat, and I'm gonna put it as the image for this part of the discussion because it speaks to exactly what we're talking about. Is this picture that I posted, and you're hopefully seeing it on the podcast if you're looking, is it's not paddles. It's a known as a knockoff Sludge. It was this thing with like weird wings. Like everything about it is Sludge, except that the tail is different. The way the chest piece meets is different. Like it's got the ridges, but like unquestionably it's Sludge.
And the arms are different, right?
Yeah, but it's Sludge, right? So is it a knockoff or is it now a unique product because it doesn't look exactly like Sludge?
Well, see, like I think that a knockoff is trying to be something, right?
Right.
Like I don't feel like this is trying to be Sludge.
Well, if you take Sludge and use him to make your own thing, but you're basically just using the exact parts and you're adding to them. See, that it's another area. You can have something that's a direct copy, right? Like the KO Grimlock that's just expanded, but it's a straight up KO. And then you have something like Quake Blast. If they just recast the parts and added line work, right, and then added a change the transformation a little bit on the legs in an effort to mask it being a straight up copy, they're trying to say, oh, this isn't a straight up copy, it's a derivative work. You could still be infringing if you're a derivative work. It doesn't mean like, oh, it's a little different, therefore you're in the clear. But the point is, it's a case by case basis, and the discussion that you have about each figure would be up to a civil jury to decide.
No, yeah, but I'm not talking legally though. I'm just talking
sexually.
Yeah, sexually. I'm just talking more so sexually. No, I mean just talking amongst us, talking amongst pals or whatever. Like, not taking anybody to court. Just, what are we talking about here?
I think if you take Sludge, this figure, and you do this to it, you've knocked off Sludge to make your own toy. You stole their Sludge to make your own toy. You're not selling it as Sludge. You're selling it as Razorback. But it's clearly just a cheap copy of Sludge, and you added your own stuff to it.
I want an MP Razorback.
That's what, I think that's what third party does too sometimes.
No, I think they make their own shit. Generally, they make their own stuff.
You just said that they took a product like Sludge and made them their own, but then Bruticus is the same.
No, I mean they took apart the parts. You've got companies that just take that shit apart and copy it.
Okay, my bad.
Well, and here's the thing. So, like, the iGear cone heads, like, I consider them very much a knockoff of an official product. I don't think a lot of people would argue that, like, they are an upgraded version of it, but I'd say, like, 90% of the engineering is intact. You got a different wings, different way that it stands, all that stuff. Definitely feels very knockoff-like. And when I look at this Cloud9, which I watched that review earlier too, like I look at it and I think like the way the feet or the legs transform, like the fact like you had said in the video that certain characters like take Grimlock again, things have to be a certain way because that's the character, like the head folding back and all that stuff. And like I can see Shockwave's arms being the same way, but when the legs like twisted around at the thighs so you could bring them close together, which is the exact engineering that was used by another company. Like, I don't give a shit what you've done to the outside of it. It's still a knockoff product.
And I said that too. You know,
I was looking for that. Yeah.
I was like, obviously they took way too much.
Yeah.
But like I don't know. Like, is it all or nothing? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Like it's that toy fucked my head up.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you think there's a way that you can do, someone like Shockwave or Grimlock to make them, different from what Hasbro has to still keep the Shockwave itself? I mean, is there a way to transform them in a different way?
Was the fans' toy Shockwave different than a G1 Shockwave? Like, did he transform the same way? Did he transform the same way as the Masterpiece? Like, it looks like that's going to be completely different. So, like, yeah, there are, like, and I know you have to get pieces closer together, but it could have been something like a sliding knee joint or a sliding hip joint or something like that, and not the stolen, I'm going to rotate the hip around and make this happen. So. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's just...
I'm sure Maketoys could re-engineer it so that when you transform it, it explodes out into a shape, and then you reassemble it back together.
Everything has to be lined up perfectly to get it to go back together again.
Yeah. If anyone could do it, they could.
And to agree with your point, Bobby, like, I get that parts have to be a certain way, and, like, of course, Shockwave's arms are going to have to make the barrel of the gun, and the feet are going to have to make the hand grip, like, because his feet are hand grips to the gun,
Right.
But, I mean, there's definitely...
I agree.
Especially with this, it's I don't know.
But, like, it's like those iGear cone heads, like, I got them out and really looked at them, like, and their panel work is exactly the same.
Yeah.
Like, the shoulders, the biceps, the forearms, all completely identical.
They got a different head, they got a slide-down piece, and they got different wings. That's all. It is a knockoff of the MP mold. So, it's just a knockoff that, I can support buying, because, like, it'd be like, I'm trying to think, like, say, like, Hasbro released a Sideswipe and, decided they didn't like money, which is kind of what they've done with the Seeker mold. And decided they're not going to make Red Alert, and someone came along and knocked it off. Like, hell yeah, I'd be in on that, The same way I was in on the cone heads. Now, fortunately, the cone heads that I bought, to me, look better than the cone head that Hasbro is officially releasing. But, like, if it came down to it, like, yeah, it's like, that's the official, and this is a knockoff, most definitely, of that engineering. There's very little, almost nothing changed. So.
We should look into getting supported by Sir
Yeah, what?
But,
you heard me.
I don't know, like, that was the thing, like, I don't know. I don't know. I guess what Robert's saying is the truth. Like, you just got to evaluate it on a case-by-case basis and see how that shit feels to you. Like, I wouldn't recommend Quake Blast over Quake Wave. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't. But, like, at the same time, like, I had a hard time saying, like, because it's definitely not a piece of shit.
You like that paint there, right?
Yeah, the paint blows Quake Wave out of the water.
Really?
Oh my god.
It was a better price too.
Yeah, I mean the paint, not the color. Like, I prefer Quake Wave's color, but the actual paint application, I mean, it's second to none.
How about the materials?
They're on par. Like, they're good materials on par with, like, Quake Wave, with Fans Toys, with Masterpiece.
What about those? Sorry.
And it's half the price?
Yeah, I mean, and that's because of the engineering.
Yeah, you didn't have to design it at all.
But what about those weird white clip things? Those
I don't know. Like my I asked about them and I couldn't get an answer. All I could say was, look, you should put some color on them.
Those are Shapeways.
White, durable, spin. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I bet KSC made the Quake Blast.
No, it's definitely some superior materials and everything.
To be fair though, if you look on your original release Quake Wave, he does have, like, look at the elbow joints.
Yeah, he has those white bits too.
He's got white bits all over him, the bits that flip up just above his feet.
Yep.
So.
I want this razor back. It looks like his unicorn horn.
The Quake Wave ones are, like, I think for the most part they look a little bit more well hidden. I'd have to look at it again. Like, way that the outside bit of the leg covers up the white bit. Like I feel like they're more visible on the Quake Blast, but it might also be because the Quake Blast is darker, so the white stands out more.
The one thing that I said on your video, and I'll say it.
Did you thumbs down?
Yeah, I thumbs down it. That was definitely one of the first things I did. So.
First of all.
First. I'll give you the thumbs down.
Oh, man. We were talking about thumbing down your video today.
Yeah.
God damn it.
If everybody could just go out and give Matt a thumbs down, really help him out.
Thumbs down his videos to show you helps him out.
You know what? That really hurts my feelings.
He's like, I work really hard on them.
I did.
I love Matt's videos.
Kinda.
Me too.
I mean, I don't put them into much, what Bobby does and what Justin does and what, the other ones do. But you're the only two that really count, an Oscar. But God dang.
I think
screw you, Robert. Screw you.
I think you've been a little fucking short on your floor time, though. Your floor time is very just kind of like, here's a little floor.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wait till people start really talking shit to you.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. I can't.
Well, no, honestly, I don't know, because that thumbs
I don't know
down.
if I can't take this. If I can take a thumbs
that
down.
thumbs down has got you fucked up.
Probably start crying like, Bobby,
Wait till they really
why
start
they talk to
talking
me
shit.
like that?
Why don't they love me?
And mine was a loving thumbs down.
Shut up, Robert.
It was a loving thumbs down.
So I mean, I guess what the senses have come to knock off. It's just how you see it. I mean, just how anybody sees it. I guess. I mean, I don't know.
And
you're not going to change anybody's opinion about stuff. So.
Well, the thing is, if it says it's a KO, there's no debate. But what really gets me is when people just say, I mean, every day I'm seeing it now. First of all, I mean, wherever you look, it's, I got the KO, fuck this. I got the KO that, yeah. And then you have like a dozen people going, right on, yeah. And
right on,
and then like 2 days later, warning, don't try to transform your KO Feral Rex. He will break.
Don't try and tell anybody that. They'll fucking block you straight up.
Oh, yeah. They'll call you a douchebag and fucking block you.
You know, that guy, I reached out to him, and instead of like making fun of him and teasing and rubbing it in, I was like, how much did you pay? And he was like $129 or something. And I was like, well, don't you feel like maybe you wasted that money rather than spending here and there to save up to get a real Feral Rex? And then he was automatically saying, you know what? Where can I find one?
Good. Nice.
Oh, good job, Robert. Look at you.
I couldn't find one, but...
Oh, asshole.
I know.
Did you call him a piece of shit and love him?
Fucking hashtag activists, man. That's what I call these people.
You should have done.
These people that can't talk to you. They just got to get upset and block you.
I call them fucktards.
You should have spammed every thread you saw in every group that had anything to do with knockoffs.
Yep.
And repeated everything everyone else said. That's what you should have done.
So one thing I've learned about this discussion is we know that Matt shares the same viewpoint as Hector. That everything not official is a knockoff.
Justin, I thought we was better than that, Justin.
Matt, you're collecting for the wrong reasons, Matt.
I probably am, but I thought we was all right. I mean, I know he's glad that the Redskins lost, but I thought we was better than this, Justin. I really did.
It might not be official.
Bam.
Good looking for.
I don't know.
Bam.
I was happy to see like some discussions take place on the video and stuff because I think it. I don't know. It's made me reevaluate the shit.
Oh, hello, Sir Toys.
The thing that I had started saying it and I forgot to finish the statement because we started talking about other things. The thing that strikes me is as good as this could be, I have no clue. When they announce the next thing, I would totally not buy their next product right away because I have no idea what their level of engineering is.
That's true. That's true. It would be starting from scratch. Only thing I would know is that I would know that their materials and paint I would feel confident in.
Would they be starting from scratch though, or would they just be like, oh hey, let's do
Well, that's
Our version of Orden.
Well, see, that would be another thing though. Like if this was like a habit, you know, like.
Wait, are we talking about this company in particular?
Yeah.
Cloud 9.
I thought it was Giga.
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, I asked them straight up if they were, and they didn't answer.
Oh, that's that Bakon logic. That's that fun pub bedbug logic. If they don't answer, that means they're guilty.
Why would I put up their fucking dime
I asked them if they were Gigapower. I asked them if they wanted to comment on Quakewave at all, and they avoided both.
Well,
They said round eye, bald head, you review toy.
Yeah.
We not
mind your business.
Round
Mind your
eye,
business.
bald head. Round eye, bald
No,
you
I
review toy, we let your family live.
Yeah. I know they were
triad
worried,
outside
man.
of your fucking window.
They were worried.
Damn.
They were worried. They were writing me like almost every hour on the hour for a while.
What were they saying?
Just like, should we be concerned? Negative review.
Oh,
That
fuck
shows they
off.
care though.
Huh? Yeah. No. I
I
mean,
just think,
like, there's a. I mean, you know, I was prepared to do what must be done, Lord Vader. Like, you know, I was prepared. But it was hard to do because the shit's well made.
Did you get to keep the? You got to catch him, didn't you?
Yeah.
Where's he at in your little?
Oh, good question. Good question, Matt.
Is he
Send
in
that thing
the
around.
rubber?
Let's all look at it.
I have a side shelf. It's him, MP Grimlock, and
Tetrajets.
MP Rodimus. They're all standing
Why
together.
don't you send it around and let everybody look at it? We'll have a discussion. We'll come back to it in like 2 months.
Yeah, maybe.
The Island of Misfit MPs.
Yeah, the Island of Misfit MPs.
Now, do you consider it an MP?
Yeah,
Oof.
I do. I mean, like it feels like an MP. It's MP scaled.
I have to get hold of Takara to get a hold of you.
I mean, I'd buy 3 Quakewaves before I bought another fucking Trax.
I'll put your name on that. I'll put your name in the email too. that automatic email to Takara.
Well, lucky for you, Bobby, there are 3 more Quakewave options for you. So
Yeah, I'll put. I had to put my Quakewave foot just on Trax foot to make sure he didn't float away.
Let me ask a question really quick. Now, if this starting from scratch in a way, if Quake Blast, the issue about whether or not he's a KO, wouldn't you take into account any comment Fans Toys might have made? I don't mean Dalian, whatever his name is. I mean Fans Toys. How come they've made no official comment?
They have.
They did.
That ain't our shit.
Oh, they commented. They commented on the boards.
I thought it was that Dalian guy, whatever.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I mean, that's him though.
I mean, did Fans Toys come out and say this is
as a company? I don't know. Not that I know of.
Until they do. I mean, do we have any real basis to say it's a knockoff?
Well, I mean, like the thing is like no company is selling this shit except for like some British company because nobody wants any issues with Fans Toys because they have the most sought after fucking third party product.
They're bullies.
So like nobody wants that fucking problem. Like that.
Well, no, he said that if anybody carries this particular toy, they're not going to be allowed to sell Fans Toys.
Right. What I just said.
Really?
Well, I know. I'm just clarifying.
Oh.
Because Robert kept saying bullies. They're bullies. They're bullies.
Gotcha.
I was just saying. He said.
Yeah, well,
there's that one company, TF Direct or whatever. Like somebody hit me up from England today, and like they made a big stink last year about like we will no longer be carrying Fans Toys. They're carrying it. They just started carrying Grinder. They're like, fuck it, fuck all these predisposed morals we had last year. We changed our mind.
Well, all they are, they're all
Money
TF is, from what I can tell, is they're a Canadian drop shipper that drop ships directly from China. Because they're located in Canada, people pay Canada, and they get their packages from factories in China.
What's
and they only carry knockoffs and some third party.
I thought they were a British company.
Chinese distributors. From everything I saw, they were Canadian.
I think they're British.
In fact, that's everything I've seen that said they were Canadian.
I think they're British.
What's a drop shipper? Can you explain that?
That is when you set yourself up as a retailer, and people will place orders with you, and then you place those individual orders directly with your vendor, The vendor takes care of filling the order, packing the order, and shipping the order. They send you the information. It basically is a third-party seller. So say you ordered, Gundog for me, and I said okay, and I charged you, and then I paid Bobby wholesale cost and said, Bobby, you got 50 Gundogs in your closet. Send Robert one. And he's like, okay. So I paid him his money. I kept the profit, and you.
So that's how I got my Gundog. Yeah.
But
I'm just gonna add that Chi Mum Mum is selling Quake Blast as well.
Oh.
Shh.
Yeah.
Shush.
I don't give a shit.
I mean, look, if you can't afford
We don't
Quake
give a
Wave
fuck.
and Advanced Toys, I mean, I guess they have officially taken a position.
Well, I mean, the best call right now is to wait and see what Takara has in store, you know, and then make a decision at the end of it all. But
When's the release on that?
Second quarter, I think.
Okay.
Oh, Quake Blast?
Maybe
No,
MP Shockwave.
Takara.
Oh.
Second or third quarter, I think. I don't know.
BTS,
yeah.
20,000 quarter.
5 BC.
Hey, that was a good little discussion.
We're not done yet.
Yeah, can I just add in, how does everyone feel about the KOing of a Takara MP versus KOing third-party products?
If you add something to the masterpiece, like that knockoff oversized MP10, that's a novelty item. That's not going to be like, well, I'm going to get the fucking MP10 that fits in scale with my the rest of my collection, but I'm going to get this giant monstrosity of diecast, and this is going to be my Optimus Prime. No one's doing that. People are getting it just as a thing, like as a piece.
Correct.
You know what I mean? And then the same thing with the Grimlock. Like, people aren't like, it's not, that's so big. I mean, people are getting it. I mean, it might interfere with the sale of a third-party Grimlock, but it's not directly interfering with the
I'm
sale.
sorry, I misspoke. I wasn't talking about TF Direct. I was talking about Kapow Toys.
Kapow Toys is definitely British. TF Direct is Canadian.
Kapow Toys was the one that took that stand last year.
Yeah.
And now they're selling it.
Yeah.
What Robert's,
I'm gonna find like 3 or 4 different sources to use.
I think a lot of people don't care that this is why I think that I'm not speaking for everybody, but people don't care if you knock out Takara because they have the money, and Hasbro has the money to back up. They're not really losing a lot. They are still losing stuff, but if you these third party companies are new, they don't have a lot of backup money to if they lose sales, they're really losing sales. So a lot of people are uproar because don't knock off the third party because they won't be around. Hasbro will still be around.
Yeah, right. That's all. I don't care if you knock off Takara, but I care if you buy it because all the Takara knockoffs are shit. I don't care what anybody says. They
are shit.
Great.
Right.
It's a high quality knockoff, almost as good as the original. Well, how many masterpiece cars do you own? I don't. All mine are knockoffs because I know I can get the same thing for $30. Well, how do you know? Why do you care what I spend my money on? You know what I mean? It's just like...
In fairness, the MP10 knockoff, like the real sized one, is not bad. Like, it is real close. I would certainly say it's worth buying if you want to mess with an MP10 and not risk breaking yours and having a part that you can't fix. So
the one I got was the Ultra Magnus, and I got it for that custom. And I'm still waiting on, by the way. Funny enough. And as soon as I got the thing out of the box, I was like, oh no, like the legs were flopping, the arms were flopping. And I went to transform it in the truck. Matt, now's not the time for the Emperor. He'll come later.
Sorry. I shot a little too quick. I'm sorry.
I went to transform it into truck mode, and like just normal usage, it scraped like this fucking inch long like scrape of silver paint off the hip. And I looked at this thing, I was like, oh, no. And then I put him in the microwave, and a little purple lightning bolt started shooting off of him.
What?
There we go. I was like, power!
Did his face
I
go
turned it up to high. I was like, unlimited power. And I was like,
Hey,
oh,
did anybody watch that He-Man porn? Somebody...
No, I clicked on that shit and was like, what the
I watched that shit last night. I'm like, what in the fuck am I watching? Tila's got some huge ass knockers.
He's like, you will not get the power of Grayskull. And he's like, I will do what I want. I'm Skeletor.
Justice.
I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? And Yule's like, I backed this project. And I'm like,
yeah, Yule's like, you see my name? There it is. Yeah. I'm like,
executive producer.
You might want to take shit back to Target.
Yeah.
That's
a knockoff right there. That He-Man thing was a knockoff.
That was rough. That looked like my fucking Skeletor costume when I was in second grade.
Just funny. Don't you find it? I find it funny that like it seems to me that the same people who are quick to claim third party are just KOs, really dismissively, are the same.
I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting.
The same people that are quick to buy a KO.
Yeah.
And brag about it.
Mm. Oh, that feels good, Robert. Keep talking.
Yeah, I mean, I know. There's quite a few people that do that. You know, will fucking, say that and didn't say, oh, I just bought a $30 knockoff of Red Alert or something. Nah, I don't know.
Yeah. Can I tell you, for Red Alert, it's a fucking knockoff. If the fucking head won't close all the way and it spins around like fucking what's her name, Linda Blair. Might have bought a knockoff.
To me, yeah, it's not a moral question for me. For some people, it is a moral question. For me, it's just if you're knocking off third party, you are taking money out of their pockets. Now, it's not some loyalty issue for me where I want them to make as much money as possible. It's they're so small that if they lose their profits, they will go away. And then you will never get the next beautiful thing from Maketoys or MMC.
Really, if Hasbro and Takara want to deal with knockoff or with third party companies, they should start doing knockoffs of their products and selling it at a cheaper price.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying.
Yes. Yes. And that's the thing. I was like, ooh,
that's the ticket.
That's exactly how they could kill them. They would make a profit. See, if they went after them on a case-by-case basis and litigated, it would cost them millions, because each one's a separate litigation, probably $20,000 to $50,000 each litigation. But
I think that would just piss off people.
If they just knocked off the third-party products, they could make a profit off of it and put them out of business.
Yep.
Yeah, but would you want to buy such a low-quality knockoff?
I would say, wouldn't that piss off a lot of fans because you're always standing against knockoffs, but then you knock off third party? I don't think people would buy their shit. I think they'd be pissed off. I think they would be pissed off and say no.
Look, it's just like, I think that KOing third party is very parasitic because they ultimately go away. And then the collectors who purchase KOs like that are parasitic as well. Where are the KO companies and the KO collectors going to go once these third-party companies go away? They're not going to have anywhere to go. They're going to go fucking back to shopping for the fucking dollar store toys.
I have some interesting stances, I guess, and I've said it before on the show, like where it comes to knocking off a product. Like, to me, I have no problem with a product that's not readily available. Like, the MP10 knockoff that I purchased was at a time before that reissue came out, and there's no Takara version available for under like $600.
Right.
So I'm not paying Hasbro for it at this point or Takara at this point. I'm paying somebody else for it.
Right.
And like the same thing goes for like reissues. Like I have a knockoff Swoop and I think a knockoff Snarl in my collection because I couldn't find one on eBay that I like the quality of, and there's no official reissue of either of those characters, So yeah, I have knockoffs of those, but I feel the same way, like, knocking off Sideswipe, like, okay, good, I can get it for $20 cheaper than the official product, but that pisses me off because, like, I don't want Takara to go, we're not making enough product out of, our masterpiece line that we're going to stop making masterpieces, Yeah. And then, like, because the knockoff company is not going to flesh out my collection, and the same thing goes for a third party company, like in Fans Toys and this Quake Wave thing and Quake Blast or whatever being an example of that. Like, I don't want something to hurt Fans Toys, who makes the product that I want to purchase, at all.
Right. Yeah.
Because if someone's going to make a Jazz I'm going to like, it's going to be them. And if someone's going to make a Hound I like, it's going to be them. And every dollar that comes out of their pocket is less likelihood that things that haven't been announced yet I won't ever see,
Yeah.
Well, you're talking about Maketoys, right?
What?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, that was a weird way of pronouncing Maketoys.
He said Fans Toys.
Maketoys.
He is like, Fan Toys making a Hound. That
Yeah,
might be
he's
good.
fucking Fans Toys.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, that's the thing. That's right there. That's the you're taking money out of a third party company that's not as big as the official, and so and then say, I can buy whatever I want. Well, yeah, you can buy whatever you want. We're not saying that, but you're still a douchebag. So.
And you're going to have people that are going to buy these KOs. They're going to break them because they're made of inferior plastic. And then they're going to get on in the groups and they're going to be like, oh, I bought this third party fucking Feral Rex and it broke on me. Third party shit. Like,
Yeah.
The people that are buying these things are the people that have that mentality.
Yeah.
Quit manhandling your damn Transformer shit.
Yeah, you're not meant to shove them up your ass. Only Robert does that.
Let's wrap it up for tonight.
Damn.
We done?
Hold on, where are we at? We're at 2 hours.
Is there any more Hasbro news?
We're over 2 hours.
Let's
What?
keep going.
I thought
Hasbro.
stopped this before.
Somebody go on Facebook. There's got to be more Hasbro news shared.
We're definitely over 2 hours. So we're at like 2 hours, 10 minutes right now.
Hold that border and Night Beat.
All right, let's finish it up then. Let's do some shout-outs for Third Party Unlimited run by Yule. We've got At Real Robot, www.plasticfreak.com, Fear Corps, I Am Ratchet, Third Party TF Crashes run by Yule, TF Prototype run by John, the ROC fam, Tyler for sharing our shares.
Happy birthday, Tyler.
Oh yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday to quite a few shards this week.
Yeah, happy birthday, all you.
One of the other things I want to throw out there, specifically with respect to Swage, at Real Robot, he is part of one of the podcasts that I loved listening to, the Open Your Toys podcast. They had actually asked me if I would be on, and I just can't do 2 podcasts a week anymore. But they started it back up again. It used to be a husband-wife thing, and now it's the husband is there and everybody else is like respective fan bases like Star Wars, G.I. Joe, He-Man, and Transformers. And I feel like there's something else, but I can't really think of it right now. But anyway, they just restarted their podcast and they're on like episode 2 or 3 of the like relaunch. So and he's one of the members. So check them out.
Toy Detox too. Check that out.
Toy Detox is a good show.
I love that intro.
Shout out, yes, I love that fucking intro. Mickey and you got Tyler who just joined.
It's nice to show them supporting some of the special needs members of the Transformers community. Taking them on as cast members in the last couple of weeks. So it was very nice.
You've made
Glad y'all took Snowflake, man. Good job.
Tyler L, Eggshell, Ramsey Eggshell.
The special needs.
All right, you can find us on YouTube, iTunes, Instagram, Facebook. We're everywhere.
We still got Hell Hasbro stuff.
Yeah. Go give Matt some thumbs downs.
No, the Hell Hasbro merchandise. We still got that stuff.
If they're listening to us, they've already found us.
Yeah, well, if they are listening to us and they're on iTunes, go give us a review and some stars because it really helps us out.
Yeah, help other people find us.
Yeah. I broke my pint glass.
Send in some
Don't say
dispatches or whatever.
No, listen.
Send us some.
I dropped my pint glass onto a granite top and it just cracked and it still works. As a fucking crack, the whole thing.
I need to buy some more stuff. We still got stuff, man.
Just wait till it gets cold and it shatters.
Shattered.
And send in more dispatch. We haven't had one in a long time, so we would like to hear what y'all think about. Anything about the knockoffs. Send in your dispatch, man. We will definitely play it at the end of the show.
And where the hell's Hector? He hasn't talked to us for a while.
Yeah, we miss you, Hector.
Miss you.
I'd like to just close in saying that if you buy KO, then you're supporting ISIS. So don't support terrorism. And I'd like to see these. You're not collecting for the right reasons, and we'd all like to see these companies last long enough to finish our collections. So
let's take a poll. If you're one of these KO collectors, give us a thumbs down. Let's see how many thumbs
On
down.
Matt's videos. On Matt's videos.
I hate all of you. I really do.
All right.
All right, someone say shut the fuck up, Chip.
Oh, well, you didn't finish the show out with collecting responsibly, but all right, shut the fuck up, Chip.
All right.
All right. Shut the fuck up, Chip.